Some of you have called me the Kronk of Turians. It is known that I not only have one of the biggest brains around here. What if someone's weenie made a glow stick snap noise, and then your butt glowed? But I also have the biggest muscles. Going. Wow! Holy shit!
Father, make sure you don't miss the buttons.
You destroyed the sushi!
You respect my forte. I'm a Lima man.
Hands off now. Hands off. Alright, we're gonna do intelligence test. We gotta give Johnny some multiplication.
Wait, what?
2 times 4.
8!
Ate these nuts!
God damn it!
Did you motherfuckers just vibe check me? We're assholes. Now we're content creators. It's different. Commander Shepard, I'm here to rescue you.
I'm gonna kick your butt.
You can't get up. Hello, you come to meet my son. Ow! What the fuck was that? Why'd you throw a muffin at me? Everything that I make is family friendly here. And this doesn't count.
Hello everyone. How you doing? You see I am dressed in my Sunday best today. I'm prepared for anything the law system can throw against me. Thank you, Dragoon. Can you guys hear the game audio, by the way? I want to make sure, because it was being silly a second ago. I want to make sure it's not like doubling up or anything like that. So, one thing I do need to do right away, I need to stream, change stream, capture devices. Is this gonna work? No. That's not gonna be very helpful. I was trying to make sure that anime cutscenes, right? Today we have a special guest star to help me with voices because I'm still a little ill, and this man is a professional voice actor. Yeah, I said it. Bonjour.
Hello.
There we go. You can guys let me know how the audio mixing is. Yeah, you're -6 dB. I was going to figure out a way to share the game directly with you, because, you know, that would make sense. So you can actually see what's happening in real time instead of waiting for a lag.
Yeah, I was gonna say it would be helpful if that was going on, because there is a bit of a delay on the stream.
Yeah, so let's try. I was trying to just share the straight up capture device, but it's like, that doesn't fucking work. Like, really? You fucking sure, mate? So, one option I could do here is share the OBS, because it won't share the fucking... Yeah, I don't know why it's not sharing the actual capture device, because I've seen it do before. But maybe because it's being used by OBS right now, it doesn't want to double it up or anything like that, or split. So, what I'll be doing instead, be a little janky, but, Hunter, I'm going to straight up just share my OBS screen and scale this. Scale this. Fuck that. I was going to try to make it so you can actually see this screen text and everything like that, but it might be a bit small, obviously.
My glasses going on then.
Yeah. Now, I was trying to figure out where to share, but it was not letting me like it should have. So, the left side should show the subtitles a little better, but if we have more problems with it, I can easily change it up and figure out a different way to go about it. So, I can also probably change the quality of the stream to 1080. That should help. Yeah, do full 1080 at 30 FPS. That should help. Quality as well, but it won't let me. Oh, can I do this?
Please.
Ooh, there we go. Scale the window. We'll turn that off now again. Then that should help.
That'll do.
Cool. Okay, so I've played through all the Pheonix Wright games. I officially got to the last Pheonix Wright game. I went through every single one, including the other thing I have not done is investigations. And then I went back to play the first one so I could play the secret episode I never actually got to see. And I was like, I want more. I'm not done yet. So I have decided to share with all y'all my favorite of the entire series, which is Dual Destinies. I think it has the most fun cases, fun characters, and logic. And knowing our main prosecutor of this game, Shade is the perfect fit.
Why, thank you.
So I think that'll be splendid. Just also gonna bring up the Twitch on the side, make sure it's still streaming quickly. Yep, cool. Good. Alright. So, fortunately you don't need to hear audio. You can just see words. Very important.
Can I like multiply? No. Oh well.
Actually, that'd be best, yeah. I'm sure this is gonna end well. "5 minutes till the donut shop opens up."
Any game that has an explosion within the first 5 seconds is perfect.
Very important. Especially when it's the most exciting thing the court of law has ever seen.
These are dark times, where the law has been reduced to rubble. And it's up to us to restore it to its...
Like, oh no, I didn't ask to clone myself. Actually, yes, I did ask to clone myself. Everyone could do with more of me.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It looks like your target finally
homeless
decided to
Pheonix.
make a move. Don't you worry. I've got a trusty new partner on board.
She's techie and quirky, just the way we like it.
Done. You bet. Let's do this.
She's been with us for half a year, though I can hardly believe it. Anyway, her power will be our greatest weapon.
The thing I love about these games is that you can always tell who, like, the main characters are because they're always the ones who are not wearing proper, like, courtroom attire.
Right, miss?
That's always anime. Fantastic. Like, huh, you're not wearing... I mean, I guess Pheonix was wearing a
This
suit
very
normally,
reason I
but
return.
every other character? Nah.
True.
Time to bring it to an
True,
end.
true.
Yeah, the first game came out in 2014-ish, I think. Stink. Yatava Garzu? I don't know what that means. Yeah, fucking Hobo Pheonix was so funny.
Hello, Hunter.
Don't worry, now we have Apollo also being edgy as fuck.
I'm ready to be anime as fuck.
Hell yeah. I'll bring shade down 150% then. Thank you. Turn it down. What are they counting down to?
My birthday.
Oh my, it's your birthday? Alright. Would you like to be the bomb man?
Sure. Okay. Oh, damn. I didn't get to read this thing.
Oh, we already said it. Yeah, we'll basically be going off the cuff with these. So obviously there's a cuts and I can't tell who's doing what, but... Undertaker.
I am going to turn off the stream audio properly because hearing myself echoing is one of the worst things I could ever imagine.
Oh, it's horrible. Yes, I agree. Alright. I'll do Athena. Yeah. No. Not feeling nervous at all. It's amazing what a girl can get used to. Even a tense atmosphere like this is no biggie. I think that's
Who-
Apollo. Would you like to do Apollo?
What kind of voice does, what kind of
Apollo
voice
is-
does he have?
He's edgy, but he's not, or I guess, he's a quirky young man who's supposed to be Phoenix's like successor. So, but he's not quite there yet.
Okay.
So,
Okay. You doing okay, Athena?
there he is. Oh, Apollo. Yeah, doing great. Like hum a little tune, great.
Oh yeah? Well, that's good to hear. Although... I could have sworn I heard your voice crack for a second there.
My voice cracked? From that transparent, huh? Cracking? No, my voice isn't cracking. Nerves of steel. Here, I tell you. This is Apollo Justice. He's a fellow lawyer at the office I work for. Apollo is the lead for the defense on this case. But I'm going to be there at the bench with him, doing what I can to help out. I'll do whatever it takes to defend Junie. Speaking of steel, how are you holding up? That explosion really did a number on you.
I'm just happy that you're okay, Athena. But... although, I can't pretend I have no connection to this case. That's why I'm gonna see to it that Juniper's name is cleared. And I'm sure you feel much the same way.
Thank you for that, Alex. You got that right. I won't rest until Junie's completely cleared of all suspicion. She is pretty sus. I think this is Pheonix. I can do Pheonix.
The floor is yours.
Alright. Apollo, Athena. Oh.
No, that's her voice. You have to keep doing it.
You want me to be... I think you should be Junie. Very, very flower girl. Wallflower.
Okay,
You don't need to do a girl voice if you don't want to.
Thank you for doing this for me.
Junie! Hey, are you doing okay?
Sorry about that. I always seem to go into coughing fits whenever I get nervous. This kind of thing never happens at home or in the forest, though.
On Discord, if you want to turn off your nose suppression, we can hear the coughs. Otherwise, it just sounds like you're like going. This is Juniper Woods. She's my dear, dear childhood friend. She's also our client for this case. The news keeps repeating that Junie is an alleged bomber. I mean, look at her. Doesn't she look like a fucking terrorist? But that's ridiculous. There's no way Junie would do anything like that.
I'm noticing a conflict of interest here.
Mm-hmm.
I brought you a little snack, Thena. Just a little something from my garden.
Don't worry, Juniper. You're the only snack I need.
Oh.
Hey, thanks. So, is this an orange or a tangerine?
It's a Satsuma, you fucking idiot.
It's
Oh,
an
fuck.
orange. My grandma says that orange is the color of strength and endurance.
Your grandma lied, Woods.
Yeah, that's... well, no, her grandmother studied color theory, so she's a fucking art major.
Ooh.
Oh, I know, right? Oh, I get it. Straight for the trial, right? Junie, you're always so good to me.
She did it.
Quick on the draw. Jeez, look at the time. Or look at me, standing here clutching on an orange to my chest with tears in my eyes. Well, don't worry. We'll be so powerful in there they won't know what hit them. Right, Apollo?
Yeah, that's right. Come what may, this is one trial we just can't lose. Oh, and I'm dead.
Whoops.
Apollo!
Apollo! Blood is seeping through his bandage. One of his wounds must have reopened. All this time he was trying to put on a brave face, but he's really overdoing it.
Why aren't the police in the background doing anything? Anyway.
Mr. Justice? What? Huh? The trial's
I'll do
about to
this one.
start, sir.
Oh, no.
Please proceed to the courtroom. He's only there for a couple minutes, seconds, so. What,
Okay,
now?
good.
But Apollo's no state to defend.
I have to defend Juniper.
What are you gonna do? The trial's about to start with or without us. There's only one other option I can think of at a time like this.
Edgeworth.
I was gonna say a plea deal, but... yes. But even if I called him now, he'd never get here in time. No, wait! There's something else I can do! Apollo, give me all the evidence for the case.
Huh? What are you gonna do?
Burn it. Bailiff? Yes, miss? The defense would like to submit a substitution of attorney petition.
Nina!
You're not seriously...
You just concentrate on getting better. I'll defend Junie.
Conflict of interest. All by yourself? Athena, stop for a second, think about what you're doing. You've never once taken a case on alone before, right?
No hay problemo. I can handle it. No. No hay problema. Yeah.
Where's Lyco?
Oh. Right now, he's probably gooning somewhere.
Oh dear.
But I guess it's up to you, Junie. Would you be okay with me taking over?
Sure.
Your confidence is inspiring.
I believe in you, Thena. And that's enough for me.
You're going to prison.
Apollo agrees.
You're
worried
worried
about
for me, aren't you? Oh shit, sorry.
How dare you? You're worried about me, aren't you? To be honest, I'm pretty nervous too. I think my heart might just burst out of my chest. But you're in no shape to stand at that bench now. So you'll just have to leave it to me.
Alright. I can see your mind's made up anyway. I hate it that I can't be there. But I know you'll give it your utmost to defend Juniper.
An alien crossover? How's so thinking? You bet I will. Rest assured of that. Oh,
I'm bleeding to death.
that's fine. Don't worry about it. My name is Athena Sykes. Bleh. My name is Athena Sykes. I'm still just a newbie, but I'm a lawyer. I am a lawyer. I am a surgeon. This is only the second time I've ever taken the lead in a defense case. It'll be the first time I stand up there alone, though. But I have to do this. I'm definitely not about to let anything bad happen to Junie. Is the chat of the people covering up the words too much for you?
No.
Okay. I can adjust it if it need be.
It's all good.
I can't rise.
Please let me be the judge.
Absolutely.
Court is now in session for the trial of Juniper Woods.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution is also ready, Your Honor.
Perfect.
And what's the meaning of this? I was under the impression that Mr. Red Monkey would be my opponent today.
Yes, well, a substitution attorney petition was submitted just a few moments ago. Due to the explosion in the courthouse yesterday, Mr. Justice is unable to continue.
I see. Not at all surprised that he used that as an excuse to run away. With me as an adversary, who wouldn't want to feign illness in order to escape?
Goodness gracious. What? The nerve of this guy! I'm gonna give him a piece of my mind with his gun I found. Well,
You go, girl.
yeah. Well, I would if I wasn't so nervous. Ah, this arrogant jerk. You arrogant jerk! No, Widget!
Is my hearing getting worse? I could have sworn I heard the defense say something just now.
No, you didn't hear anything at all. Especially not from me.
I'll tell you who did hear something. The guy who's taking the transcript of the whole hearing.
How odd. I could have sworn I also heard something.
The transcript's wrong. Strike it from the transcript. Oh, that would be my indispensable partner, Widget. He sometimes blurts out what I'm thinking.
Well then. If that's the case, then it's clear a contradiction to what you just stated.
Recursive, don't worry. I think Severus Snape would be an excellent judge. He'd be totally impartial.
Mr. Potter.
A contradiction? What the fuck's a contradiction? Juniper, you don't know what a contradiction is? What the fuck do you
Just a
mean?
little lady.
You just stated that you said nothing. However, if that device of yours says what you're thinking, then you indeed said I was... what was it? Elegance at work?
Actually, it was arrogant jerk.
At any rate, does it matter if Red Monkey or a Yellow Monkey is facing me?
That's racist.
No fresh out of law school rookie can defend this witness.
Mr. Payne, I believe that's enough. Let us get back to the case.
It sounds like the judge is constipated a little bit. Hopefully he can kick that.
He looks
through.
at it. He's not moved at all.
Yeah.
Of course, Your Honor. I'm more than ready to show this little girl why they call me the Rookie Humiliator.
No one calls him that. I knew it. He really is an arrogant jerk. Arrogant jerk!
Miss Sykes, if you continue to insult the prosecution, I will remove you from this court.
I'm very sorry. It's just a knee-jerk reaction.
Now then, Mr. Payne, your opening statement, if you please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Now then, the incident occurred yesterday here. The incident occurred yesterday here at this very courthouse in courtroom number 4. At that time, the trial for a certain bombing was being held in courtroom number 4. I can't read.
Ah, yes, I was presiding over that trial as well. And Mr. Justice was there as the lawyer for the defense.
A bomb that was being presented as evidence suddenly went off during the trial. It was a terrible incident, and courtroom number 4 was completely destroyed. Fortunately, we were able to start evacuation procedures before the explosion occurred. Just for a few seconds more, and it would have turned into a horrific loss of human life.
Golly.
But there was in fact one death, was there not?
That is correct, Your Honor. When courtroom number 4 was examined after the blast... Oh! The body of Detective Candace Arm was discovered. Candace
Arm?
Candace Arm.
What's the pun there?
She'll disarm you with her gaping head wound.
Oh, can disarm. Okay. Like she's able to disarm someone. God damn it.
She was trying to take a stand as a witness later in the trial.
No, I very often I'll see the name something, think about it for like 5 minutes, and be like, oh god damn it. Can't disarm.
I suppose she wasn't able to evacuate in time. What a terrible tragedy. I must admit, I stumbled at least 10 times myself before I was able to escape.
My hand tracking's not working.
Oh.
Maybe the court should see about getting you even a shorter robes. Maybe a wheelchair.
The victim's body was found near the entrance to the courtroom. I suspect she stayed until the very end to help guide others out to safety. Your Honor, allow me to submit as evidence the victim's autopsy report. And details about the bomb.
I'm making him sound like Heath Ledger's Joker, Jesus.
You know, Bets.
Want to know where I got my law degree?
As a party on.
Stuffed animal bomb.
Wow. Okay, I know how this works. All the evidence for the trials was filed in the court record. When I want to check something, I just have to use R. Like that. I'm a defense attorney. Look at it. Wow.
My brand new shiny badge.
Yeah, she looks fine. Trauma to the back of the head caused by impact with a flat object. Time of death between 8 and 11 a.m. You think they would mark the time of death as when the bomb went off, but you know what? That's weird. Time bomb that destroyed the courtroom. It was hidden inside a stuffed animal when it was detonated. They were guilty.
Why is the stuffed animal perfectly intact?
Well, that's probably before detonation, but...
I'd like to call Candace as my witness.
Now then, please call the accused to take the witness stand. Defendant, are you feeling alright? You're looking a bit pale.
I'm so sorry. I was feeling a bit weak when I first arrived here at the courthouse. But I am alright.
Junie's really giving her all.
I would really like to turn off sound suppression just so when she goes to sniff the flower I can get really close to the mic and do a deep inhale.
Why don't you?
I might.
Yeah. Well, your coughs also don't come out through either, so that's why.
They're intense.
Yes.
Hey. Oh god, the dog.
The dog's here. I better
Excuse
make sure
me,
I do the same.
Excuse me, people. This is a very serious courtroom. I don't want any sort of behavior like that around here right now.
What kind of fucking kangaroo court is this?
If we could please proceed, your name and occupation, defendant.
Juniper Woods. I'm a high school student.
Miss Woods, can you confirm where you were in the courthouse on the day in question?
Yes, I came to know Apollo Justice through my friend Thena. And so, I was there yesterday to watch his trial and lend my support.
Something's wrong. Judy's really scared.
Did you know I'm also known as the Defendant Humiliator? It looks like I have yet another chance to show everyone how I earned that moniker.
Can I please speak English properly?
Questionable. Grr, doesn't Ericus know no bounds? I have to protect Judy no matter what. Hey, you Prosecutor Payne.
What is it? Do you want me to demonstrate why I'm known as the Rookie Humiliator instead?
I want to point with my objection hand, but my hand tracking doesn't fucking want to see my left hand anymore. Because every time I raise my left hand, it, like, will not fucking do it.
He's ruining the immersion.
My immersion's ruined. I can't point at people. Deep breath, Athena. Don't let him get to you. Prosecutor Payne, Junie is telling the truth. Mr. Justice also backed up her claim when we saw him in the defendant lobby. And Junie, he said that he was glad to get the lotus root you gave him too.
He was? My grandma says lotus root is good for your eyes.
No, that's carrots.
She says that they can even help you see into the future.
Your grandmother is a fucking weird woman.
Maybe she's a witch. They live in a cabin in the woods.
Yeah, I can tell. She's giving me proper, like, Luna Lovegood vibes.
Yep. They can. Then that's the perfect present for a lawyer. And if that's true, I guess he must not have eaten them.
A sweet, meek girl like this blowing a courtroom to bits. I must say, it's very hard to believe.
Objection! Now, Your Honor, don't let her seemingly innocent appearance fool you. The defendant had a motive for committing this crime.
That's not true! I don't have any kind of motive. And I didn't even know the lady who was killed.
I admit the investigation didn't turn up any connection between the victim and the defendant. However, that doesn't matter. The only thing the only thing that does is that her objective was the destruction of courtroom number 4 itself.
Oh my god.
Golly.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Why in the world would Miss Woods want to do that?
That's a very good question coming from a novice such as yourself. But first, a question for the defendant. Have you ever been brought up on false charges?
What? Why, yes. Yes, I have.
And did that experience cause you to harbor a grudge against the court system?
Objection!
Objection! Now wait just a minute. If that kind of thing was a motive for blowing things up, then every one of our clients would turn into bombers.
That's a valid point. We wouldn't have a single courthouse left standing in the land.
I concede the accused isn't the only one who might bear resentment against the courts. But Miss Woods is the only person who could have committed this crime.
I mean, look at how fucking guilty she looks.
Why? Because we have found some decisive evidence that proves the defendant's guilt.
Decisive, huh? I'll believe it when I see it.
It involves a very unique aspect of the bomb itself, Your Honor.
And what exactly was so unique about it?
Why don't we have Miss Sykes answer that question?
It's not her job.
Huh? Me?
Mm-hmm. I notice you appear to be very nervous, and, well, gentleman that I am, I'd like to offer you the chance to gain some confidence with such an easy question.
Could he be any more condescending? Really, what a thoroughly unpleasant man. Elephant loser!
What did it just say?
Nothing. Not a single thing. Now, let's see. What was I supposed to do at a time like this? Panic. What's so unique about the bomb? It's just a guy. The court record. Plot.
Alright, Miss Sykes, let's hear your answer. What was so unique about the bomb that blew up the courtroom? Was it because...
It was in the judge's pocket. It was a stuffed animal. Mr. Payne, what kind of simpleton do you take me for? It was a stuffed inside a stuffed animal. Its evil intentions covered up by a cute exterior.
Very good. Have a cookie.
Thank you.
The bomb that went off in the courtroom was indeed hidden inside a stuffed animal.
There. How do you like that? Not bad, huh? I am fine, just like I said it from the start. I could do this.
Yes, as I recall, the bomb was inside a stuffed animal the whole time. I never even got to take a look at it. But what connection does this impish elephant have to the defendant?
The answer to that question lies in another piece of evidence, which I have here.
And what, pray tell, is this? It appears to be a little singed.
Do we want to tell him what it is, or does he want him to guess? It's not sexual, probably.
It's a tale, Your Honor. The tale of a poor victim in the explosion.
This is incredible. Are you Are you saying it's Detective Arby's tale?
Your Honor is so very close, but no, it belongs to this stuffed animal. It's called the Phony Fanty, a rather unpleasant name if you ask me.
He's the mascot for a campaign to eliminate false evidence and false charges, is he not?
Exactly. His motto is, phony evidence is just trunked up.
What does that adverb mean?
It's meant to be phony evidence is just fucked up, but he's an elephant, so trunked.
That's bad. That's so wrong. Me too, Athena. That's so wrong on so many levels.
The Phony Fanty's tail is made of vital cloth. And we found something very interesting on its surface. The defendant's fingerprints.
What?
The Phony Fanty provided the prosecution with all the evidence we needed. It clearly proves the accused handled the bomb.
It's vinyl. But that doesn't make any sense. Why would Junie's fingerprints be on it?
That does appear to be pretty irrefutable evidence. The court accepts it into evidence.
Oh my god.
Ms. Woods, do you have an explanation for this?
I don't understand. How about you, Miss Sykes? Do you have any plausible explanation to refute this decisive piece of evidence?
Well, I can't do it. I can't think of a single thing. But I'd better come up with something for Junie's sake.
Has it ever occurred to you, Miss Sykes, that Junie just actually did it?
Shit,
If you can't produce an answer. We could always go straight to the ruling if you prefer.
Oh my god. No! I have to say something fast. Something fast. What? Oh no. I can't get my voice to work. Why now, of all times?
Exposition flashback.
I thought I overcame this already. Maybe I'm still not ready to stand in court. She's having a panic attack.
It's so anime.
Oh my god.
As you can see, there is no room for debate.
Objection! Why, it's you.
Hello, Pheonix.
Hello, Pheonix.
You're a bit late. The court is already in session.
Yeah, he opened those fucking doors like Aragon. Yeah.
Your line.
Yeah. Sorry it took me so long to get here, Athena. Apollo explained the whole thing to me over the phone. He asked me to come help you in the place. Thanks for coming. I hate to admit it, but I was having a real rough time on my own. Oh, I don't know. I think you're doing just fine, all things considered. And if you hung in there, you're giving me enough time to get here. Now, let's turn things around. You got it, boss.
Look who showed up out of the blue. If it isn't Mr. Pheonix Wright, you always manage to surprise me.
Yeah, I suspect that Rorschach would not fit very well in a courtroom. I think he would probably kill someone if it was the first time they do.
No, he would be the bomber.
Yeah. Your Honor, Mr. Payne has called for an early ruling, but I believe there's still many things that need to be deliberated. How did Miss Wood's fingerprints wind up on the stuffed animal tail? How was a bomb even detonated? I wasn't here for any of this. How do I know? Until these questions are answered, I assert it's impossible for a fair ruling to be made.
You are absolutely right.
The bomb was inside a man? No, it's not a stuffed animal, Tycho. Silly.
Let us continue where we left off. I assume you have no objections, Mr. Payne?
Yeah, none at all, Your Honor.
None of those came through.
Okay, hang on.
That did. Miss Woods really looks like she's having a hard time. Junie's really struggling, Mr. Wright. I can sense she's afraid of the courtroom itself. Because of yesterday? Yeah, it was understandably very traumatic for her. Poor thing. And here she is, back at the courtroom again, being so brave.
You could have done it. You guys don't know.
Shut up. Step one of the ruler. Always smile. No. In the worst of times. I just see Juniper is a chain smoker. Quite possible.
Like, you guys are like, oh, I feel so bad for her. She could be a domestic terrorist.
But you gotta, as a lawyer, number one rule is that you always have to defend believing your clients.
No.
Sir, that's what Mia told me. Are you telling me Mia's wrong?
Mia lied.
No. A woman with a rack that awesome can't lie. It's a fact. I'd like to make a request, Your Honor. If at all possible, I'd like to have Miss Woods rest in the lobby.
Given the defendant's condition. Very well, I grant special permission.
You can get some rest, Junie, and leave the rest to us.
Okay, thank you. Sorry about this. Pheonix, Wright. I've been looking forward to meeting you.
Haven't we already met like 5 times? It's been a while, Mr. Payne.
You're more clueless than I'd heard. I do believe you mean, how do you do? For I am Gaspon Payne.
Oh.
I am the younger brother of your long-standing rival, Winston Payne.
Oh, wince in pain? I get it.
It's like poetry, it rhymes.
Get winced in pain. And then Gaston, gasp in pain? Probably? Yeah.
Most likely.
What? Long-standing rival? When were we ever rival, let alone long-standing?
You'll see, Mr. Wright. I will cleanse Winston of the disgrace he met with your with at your hands. That does not sound right.
Doesn't. Looks like this world pain is going to be as thoroughly unpleasant as the other.
Your Honor, the prosecution would now like to call a decisive witness to the stand. This witness will testify as to how the accused detonated the bomb in the courtroom.
And I beseech thee, a boot to the head. Another one for the Jenny the Wimp.
Very well. Please call your witness, Mr. Payne.
Would you like to be him or should I be?
Yeah, you can be him.
Alright.
Witness, your name and occupation, please.
Witness?
Name, Ted Tonight. Occupation, bomb disposal specialist.
Oh my, what a strange robotic voice you have.
Speech synthesis and via typing, it is the same as me talking. He sounds like exactly like a robot.
Can't you speak in a normal manner?
I can. He can! But I do not like to speak. Speaking is inefficient. Energy expenditure. Speaking over typing. Understand?
What an odd witness.
Yeah, you never seen an odd witness before in these quorums, have you? Mm-hmm.
My God.
Mr. Tenate was in charge for the bomb Mr. Tenate was in charge of the bomb for that trial and was there when it went off.
Being a bomb squad specialist, do you have any relation to the victim?
Negative. I first met the girl while on this job. Many people are employed by the police. I know only a fraction of them. However, I was shocked when I first discovered the body of the victim.
Shocked?
I was the first one in the scene after the explosion. I went there to ensure safety, but I ended up discovering a dead body.
Are you making him Canadian?
Oh, don't ya? A robotic Canadian? I can probably do that.
I am from Canada, eh?
A. So he was the first to discover the body, was he?
He is here to testify about the circumstances surrounding the moment of the explosion.
Very well. The court will hear Mr. Tenate's testimony.
Oh my God, Tenate, detonate.
Yep.
But at the very least, show this court some respect and remove the face guard witness.
Oh my God.
Done. Kerbal. The bomb was originally disarmed by me, then transported here as evidence. Bomb name HH3000, operated by timer or with a remote. I was watching from the gallery when suddenly became alarmed. I saw that bomb's timer was counting down. So even though the bomb was supposed to be disarmed, it somehow got switched on? Precisely. Activating the timer is very simple, 1. Connect wires. 2. Switch on timer. A monkey could do it. I'm sure even you would be able to, Mr. Wright. The fucking squinty eyes he did. I guess this makes you the blue monkey in this barrel fun, boss. I don't like to begin my cross-examination. Huh?
Mr. Tenate, what is that?
HH-3000, aka a bomb. A bomb?
Wait, googly moogly.
Yeah!
Mr. Tenate, I demand you disarm it this instant.
Disassembly complete. 5.3 seconds, 0.2 seconds short of my personal best.
Are you trying to give me a heart attack? I'm not exactly a spring chicken, you know.
This is an exact replica of the HH-3000. It is used to practice disarming bombs. Disarm equals success. Explosion equals failure.
An exact replica of the bomb that exploded, is it? So that's what it looked like.
I submitted a photograph of the real bomb taken just before the trial. Well, that's convenient. Dimensions: 10-inch H by 10-inch W by 10-inch D. Weight: 12 pounds. A perfect replication. Blah 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 blah.
Your bomb does appear to be a very good copy indeed.
Yes, however, I could not replicate the detonation mechanism. It has a very puzzling wire system. It is regrettable I could not replicate it.
Witness, that's enough. There's no need to replicate anything here.
Recursive, how fucking dare you? You're not allowed to talk about that bomb on iPants.
My god.
Besides, it's more of a cannon.
I think more of a pea shooter, actually.
Second, what happened? Oh, we can see this now.
And now, if the defense would begin their cross-examination. Where has Miss Sykes gone to?
Athena, you can come out now. Okay, Mr. Wright, let's get to work. I guess you were pretty scared, huh? What? I don't know what you're talking about. She was about to bolt. Hey, put a sock in it, widget. It's transparent as ever. Now, let's see. Where were we? We were at the cross-examination. Oh, cross-examination, of course. She seems disorientated. I wonder if she's alright.
Pheonix, a bomb almost went off.
Maybe I should ask Athena if she remembers how to cross-examine to help her focus. Nah, she'll be fine.
Nah, she's aight.
Nah, no need for that right now. She'll be fine. I'll do everything I can to help. If you can't find any contradictions, you can flub up too often. Don't be afraid to ask me for help. Press X when the option consult me appears. What? Press X button. What the fuck are you talking about, Athena?
We live in a video game, Pheonix.
I'll just know when there's any sus statements. Sounds good. I'll be counting on you if I get in a bind. Alright, it's cross-examination time. Bomb. When the bomb went off. Alright, what are we gonna press him on? I haven't played this game for a little second, so I'm not using a guide. I'm just trying to go off from memory, but
Hold it!
You saw it counting down clearly with your own eyes? I hardly think a timer as small as the one in this bomb can be seen from the gallery.
You can zoom in.
These goggles help me see very small things clearly from far away.
It helps in the bedroom.
I can even see what you had for breakfast by looking at your tie. I love the squinty eyes. The fucking smug face. Why do I suddenly feel like a bug under a magnifying glass? It's possible to saw the timer when he's wearing those goggles. I'm not sure. There's something that just doesn't sit right with me. I don't think I follow. The bomb was completely hidden inside one of the stuffed animal. So well concealed effect that it didn't even look like a bomb at all. So you're trying to find a testimony that conflicts with the evidence, right? That's right. Listening carefully to Mr. Tenate's testimony is just the first step. After that, it's a matter of taking a look at evidence that seems relevant. Remember that you'll open up the court record. Just go present something. You'll find evidence that conflicts it. Press X. Let's see, testimony about Balanoff, blah blah. So I think the state it was in the time would be pretty important. A bomb that doesn't look like a bomb because it's not a stuffed animal, huh? Alright, so... we got you now, fucker.
Objection!
Objection. There we go. So you say the bomb's countdown, is that right? Say you saw. Of course, I clearly saw it counting down to 0. And I say that you are clearly lying. What are you talking about? There is no way you could have seen the bomb's timer. After all, the bomb was concealed inside a stuffed animal. Mr. Tenate, how can you claim to know the bomb was about to go off when you couldn't even see the timer?
What? No.
That does.
That... This is me. There does seem to be a glaring inconsistency indeed. Witness, how do you explain this?
X-ray. Well, Oh, that was great, Mr. Wright. You found a contradiction right off the bat. Always remember, Athena, when you find inconsistency in the witness statement, there's always a reason behind it. The guy is sussy as fuck.
He's a
Could be a
robot.
lie, a hidden meaning, a secret. Whatever it is, he's up to do that. Sorry, what? Were you gonna say something?
Oh no, I was just gonna say, like, fucking, this just proves that AI is bullshit.
Oh god, he's using ChatGPT to communicate.
You've run out of tokens.
And pointing out every contradiction we find is the best way to do it, right, boss? Now the question is, what can we dig out of Mr. Tenate? Well, let me say, no. There must be some mistake. Oh, yes, of course, I remember now. A sound. I knew because of the sound.
Sound? What sound?
When the timer of this type of bomb is switched on, it beeps softly. Bop, bop, bop. It is the sound of the bomb counting down. The sound of the police. Bop, bop.
A beeping noise, you say? I suppose it would be possible to notice that even with the bomb inside the stuffed animal.
I simply made a mistake. My bad.
Objection!
How in the world did you hear such a tiny little sound all the way from the gallery? Listening for the sound of a bomb's timer is an integral part of my work. I constantly undergo training so that I will never miss it. I hardly think training would help you hear something so softly from far away. What now? Are you making light of the fine science of disarming bombs? It is a solemn mission that I put my life on the line to perform. What kind of specialist would I be if I could not hear a bomb timer? It's not like disassembling a toaster, you know? Now he's just showing off.
You keep asserting that the sound was too tiny to hear, but the only tiny thing here
You gonna finish the sentence, Payne?
is your penis.
Objection! My penis is ginormous.
Is your skill as a lawyer. Being mistrustful is not an attractive quality, you know.
And you're just overflowing with attractive qualities, are you?
Or perhaps you have some proof that Mr. Tenate did not hear the sound.
Well, no, but it still seems totally suspect.
Yes.
Yeesh. But it's going to be really hard to prove that he didn't hear something. Yeah, nothing to show that at the moment.
If I have this correct, the prosecution's argument is that...
You're correct, Tycho. Don't be sus.
someone reactivated the bomb before it was brought into the courtroom. What I don't understand, Mr. Payne, is why you believe that person to be Miss Woods.
That's simple, Your Honor. Mr. Ternate happened to be there when it happened. He was there when the defendant rearmed the bomb.
What's this now?
It happened before the trial started. It was when Detective Alm and I were transporting the bomb. We brought the bomb to the lobby for the defense. Bomb equals evidence. Lawyer wanted to see it before the start of the trial.
Looking for a chance to get at the bomb, Ms.
wait, no, whoops, wrong voice, whoops. Looking for a chance to get at the bomb, Ms. Woods was already there in the lobby. Her goal was surely to rearm the bomb and steal the remote switch.
The remote switch? Yes, the switch that controls the bomb remotely. Duh. It has been missing ever since the incident. Then how do we know what it looks like? Sus! I am partially to blame. I left the bomb and remote on top of the transport case. And they were rearmed and stolen while I was talking with the lawyer.
The defendant then used that remote from the inside the courtroom to start the timer.
Objection!
How can you assert so unequivocally?
Unequivocally.
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 His job is law, not English.
That the bomb was rearmed in the lobby.
Objection!
The bomb that was secured in the transport case. The only time it was outside of the case was in that lobby.
There we go. Zoom.
Therefore, that was the one and only opportunity anyone had to meddle with it.
Someone other than Mr. Ternate could have opened that case and taken the bomb out? Impossible. The transport case is assigned exclusively to me. Do you see this number here? That is my identification number. I have the only key that can open the case. Well, how convenient. Nevertheless, Mr. Payne's assertion is nothing more than conjecture. You have no proof it was Mrs. Woods who stole this remote switch.
I have no proof.
Wait, fuck. I can explain. Tits. You know, I didn't.
And by that same token, you have no proof that it wasn't her.
That's not my fucking job as a lawyer.
Yeah, well, Japanese court's different.
But what I do have is a piece of evidence that proves the defendant handled the bomb.
He's actually staying in the corner cam. Amazing. Ah, the tail! 5 minutes, 24 seconds, 2.3 seconds. The defense advantage lasted a mere 5 minutes. Talk about a rotten hand. As long as I have her fingerprints as the trump card, I'm at a big disadvantage.
It appears we will have to hear from... It appears we will have to hear from the defendant herself once more.
No. This couch is not as tasty as I hoped.
Oh yeah, that's why he went to the floor. He's now gonna go lick this thing over here.
I wholeheartedly agree, Your Honor. I would like to recall Miss Woods to the bench.
Sorry.
I trust you have no objections, Mr. Wright?
I'm worried about her condition, but we do need her testimony. I'm rubbing the belly. On the other hand, I'm not sure I want to make Athena mad. I can read your feelings, you know, boss. Guess there's no hiding from her, huh? Don't worry. I know we need her testimony. But if anybody picks on her again, they'll pay. They'll fucking pay. Guess she is angry level 1. Already, wait, she's already at angry level 1. There's levels? Don't worry, I'll stop proceedings before I let anything bad happen to her.
She's at anger level 1, but level 5 is putting another bomb in the courtroom.
Uh-oh. Well, we'll stop at 4.2. The defense has no objections, Your Honor. In that case, I will take my leave. But before I do, there's just one more thing, Mr. Wright. Is it? Me? Yes? Dismantling bombs is my job. Dismantling the case is yours. Do you think you can handle it, eh? I look forward to seeing you try. Ugh, this guy's hiding something. I just know it. Now, if you will excuse me.
Bailiff, please go out to the lobby and bring back the defendant.
Oh, got her again.
Junie!
Hi, Athena.
She looks even worse off than before. Don't worry, Junie. We're here for you.
Thanks, Athena. And I'll do my best, too. You blew up the courtroom because you bear resentments against the courts, correct? No, of course not. What's that you say? I can barely hear you. I haven't done anything wrong. This prosecutor's scary.
Objection!
What an impudent little girl. Stop acting innocent and tell the truth.
This is getting ugly.
You rearmed the bomb because you wanted to blow up the courthouse. Admit it. That's why you went to the lobby where Mr. Justice was, isn't that right?
Mr. Wright, can I give that prosecutor a smack? What? Of course not. Do you have to review courtroom manners 101 again? We can't let the creep bullies innocent girls like this off so easily. Wait, please don't beat him off so easily.
God.
I haven't forgotten about how he treated you. Don't worry about me. Just help Junie. Her heart's crying out. She's so scared. So very scared. Looks like Athena's picking something up from her heightened sense of hearing. It sounds like this time it's the voice of Mrs. Wood's heart. Yeah,
Or it could be the fact that she's, like, basically ripping her own hair out.
That, yes. Don't worry, you don't need to hear to see that part. Yeah, you fair recursive.
Don't deny it, you stole the remote switch and used it in the courtroom, didn't you?
Yeah, first question, you did it, right? Well, did you do it? What? No. Guilty.
Objection!
Your Honor, please put a stop to this. Mr. Payne is badgering the defendant.
Yes, Miss Woods does seem to be quite frightened. Mr. Payne, I ask that you behave more like a gentleman.
But don't you know, Your Honor, there is no more a gentle man in this world than I. I actually have an account on r/nice guys.
In a second account at r/titty drop. Under my pseudonym, good guys finish last. If that was a gentleman, or even a gentleman, I would behave like he does. Oh, as if yeah, it makes sense. Don't let that rude ruffian win.
Athena! How dare you call a gentleman such as I a rude ruffian? I'll have you know that I attended a manners class every Saturday.
Doesn't stop you from being a cuck.
I'm more than just a gentleman. I'm a genteel man.
Is that a real word?
Yes, genteel is a real word.
Is it close to genitals, or something different?
No.
Okay. Not when you're terrorizing a young lady, you're not. I'd demand my money back from that math class if I were you. Ugh. I should probably be the adult here and stop the two of them. But this is funny.
Just a paid, that will be enough.
Certainly, Your Honor. No further questions. Let's move on to the defendant's testimony. Mrs. Woods, please share with the court what you were doing when the bomb went off.
Accurate. I think you. Alright.
Well, that day, I was watching from the gallery. The bomb went off. And rubble started falling. It fell on top of me.
Judy's clearly in pain being forced to recall a bombing like this. She can't even get her words out. This isn't going to work, so what now? Hey, wait a minute. Even if she can't vocalize what she wants to say, we can still listen to what's inside her heart. Yes, now's the perfect time to use Athena's power. You can hear it, can't you, Athena? The cries in Mrs. Wood's heart? Yes, they sound incredibly strained. She's so scared. I think she could collapse at any second. Athena has a unique ability, you see. With her finely tuned sense of hearing, she can hear the words of a witness's heart. In essence, she can sense how a person is really feeling from the tone of their voice. Guess it's up to Athena, her special ability now. Athena, if you use that analytical psychology you studied, and listen to the testimony of Mrs. Wood's heart. Okay, boss, I'll give it a go. After all, this is the whole reason I put all this effort into studying analytical psychology. Oh, auf geht's. Let's do this. Auf
Oh,
geht's.
she's German.
Yeah, she knows a lot of languages. I mean, I could make her full German, but it would not be good.
No.
Wait, this is a joke. No, wait, that's French. Fuck. Shows what I do. So your holographic thingamabob can just show us how Miss Wood's feeling, right? In a nutshell, yes. The emotions and images I picked up on them, now we're listening to her testimony, and I can enter all that into widget and use a mood matrix to analyze them.
I know she's innocent because I gave her a mood ring.
And it showed her chakra was aligned. These mood markers here reflect fluctuations in Junie's emotions. When she feels happy, the happy marker lights up. When she's angry, the angry marker.
Fucking, I'll really put in this analytical psychology to test using emojis.
Hell yeah, when she feels sad or frightened, the sad. And when she feels surprised or confusion, the surprise marker. Wow. So is your special ability in Witch's Mood Matrix program. We can track how Miss Woods is feeling as she testifies. Talk about the wonders of technology. Yep, now let's give it a shot. I'm picking up some kind of discord or noise in Junie's heart.
Hey, that's what we're talking on right now.
Whoa!
How did it know?
It knows it's self-aware. We have to kill it. See here, this is what a noise looks like in Mood Matrix. It's fucking rattly. It's a result of inconsistencies between our testimony and our feelings. If we can pinpoint these inconsistencies, the noise level should drop. Okay, it's time to listen to Miss Wood's true testimony. Alright, you won't have to reread these. Because I think they're the same thing. Yep. Surprise, wow. Whoa! And rubble started falling. Fell on top of me.
Why's she happy?
That's it.
She did it.
Well, I think I have a good grasp of Junie's emotional state now. This power thing is incredible. I've seen an unexpected emotion that's inconsistent with the content of her testimony. What? Already? Look at this! She says it fell on top of her, then happy marker is reacting. Wow,
She
look
could
at
be
that.
kinky.
That... Fair. She does seem like a wallflower has a second kink, doesn't she? There must be a reason for this contradictory emotion. We just need to do some digging. When you find an unexpected emotion, you'll first need to pinpoint it, and then select the unexpected emotion or reaction from the 4 moon markings. I pinpoint. Got it! Which is registering joy when Mrs. Woods recalls the rubble falling on her. There must be a reason for this unexpected emotion. Miss Woods, as the rubble was falling, was there also something that made you feel happy?
What?
Mr. Wright, the feelings of happiness is spreading throughout Junie's heart. Keep going on that point, and I bet Junie will start to calm down. Great, let's see what she has to say.
Just as I was about to escape the courtroom, the bomb went off. I was so startled. I tripped. And then rubble started falling on me, on top of me. I really thought I was done for. But just then...
What the fuck?
But just then... Apollo came and rescued me.
Apollo?
He used his own body to shield me from the rubble.
That's when he sustained those injuries. How do you feel, Junie? Did talking about Apollo give you some courage?
Yes, Apollo is just like the sun. Strong and bright and warm.
Simp. Simp?
Just talking about him makes me feel like
A leaf undergoing photosynthesis.
Okay, I no longer am comfortable. You see? And the coughing stopped all of a sudden.
Oh, you're right. Thank you, Dina.
Alright, so we just need to talk about her kinks. Looks like we're able to draw out some new testimony. Hey, pretty neat, huh? But there's still some noise left, meaning there must be some discord in Junie's heart. Guess we'll have to keep going then. Let me put this new information and update the mood matrix and give it a go. You remember what to do, right? When I find an unexpected emotion, I should first pinpoint it. That's right, then select his mood markers with A. Find a reason for the discord in her heart, then we should be able to draw even more testimony out. Holy fuck! Nope.
Info update.
Alright, you can read this one though.
I tried to run, but I was too slow. Before I could get away, the bomb went off. I was so startled I tripped, then rubble started falling on me. I thought I was done for. But then Apollo came and rescued me.
I can see some discord in Junie's heart when I listen to her voice. Must be okay. Just need to do it again. Would it be the sad? Or surprise? Or...
Probably sad, because that's the least strong.
Yeah. This Commander Shepard brought against Saren was one of the most dog shit cases I've ever seen. You're unfortunately very fair on that, werewolf. You were happy when Mr. Justice rescued you, weren't you?
Yes, I was really happy.
Comfort level deceiving. But was there also something that you felt sad about at the same time?
Sad?
The reason I asked this, when you were describing how you were rescued, you sensed a little sadness too.
Oh! I think it's probably because of Bum Rap Riney.
What the fuck?
Bum Rap Riney? Well, what do you know? Something new.
That's right. I brought my stuffed animal, Bum Rap Riney, to watch the trial with me. Bum Rap Riney and Phony Fanty are brothers.
Who knew that the legal world could inspire a whole line of merchandise? They like their kawaii.
I had Bum Rap Riney with me when I was watching the trial. But it wasn't until Apollo saved me that I realized I'd lost him as I was running away. My poor Riney, a victim of the terrible bomb. Oh, I know. You can see what he looks like in the poster. It's for the campaign to eradicate fake evidence and false charges.
Phony Fanty and Bum Rap Ronnie, huh? Nothing against the campaign, but why an elephant and a rhinoceros? Mr. Wright! I don't sense any discord in Junie's heart anymore. So I guess that means we managed to drop all the new testimony. That's right, I'll just make an update with the new info and we'll have the whole picture. So what do you think our new testimony will help? Absolutely. I don't know what I would have done without you, Athena. So Bummet Ronnie was in that courtroom when the bomb went off. Now that we know that, it changes the meaning of the other piece of evidence. All I have to do is present it at the right statement. Hell
No,
yeah.
don't.
Now present. Now
You're ruining the case.
I'm not reading this again.
Well, don't worry, it's only going to be worse. Yeah, you can read these.
Okay. I was watching from the gallery with Bum Rap Ronnie. I tried to run, but I was too slow. Before I could get out of the courtroom, the bomb went off. I was so startled I tripped, and then Rambles started falling. I thought I was done for. Then Apollo came and rescued me.
Oh, probably the first one then. Okay. Yes. Alright, present. Objection! Miss Woods, I know this trial has been very hard for you, but can you can relax now. You are, without doubt, innocent.
Mr. Wright, what wild assertion are you making now?
Assertion, sorry, I can't speak.
That's fine. My wild assertion is simply this. Two stuffed animals were mixed up. The tail the defendant's fingerprints were found on wasn't that of Phony Fanty. It was the tail of her gallery companion, Bum Rap Ronnie.
Objection!
What? What nonsense is that? I can see they're both stuffed animals, yes, but they're completely different characters. An elephant and a rhino. They're as distinct as a defense lawyer and a prosecutor.
But they are really so different? Both defense lawyers and prosecutors strive to protect the peace through law. I mean, I don't know, most prosecutors are
Pheonix.
not. Yeah. Even elephants and rhinos have some similar characteristics. They're both gray, for example. Wow,
Shut up,
really,
Athena.
really pushing the boundary there. Anyway, this poster is all I need to prove my assertion is true. I may direct the court's attention here. You clearly see how the two got mixed up. Look at his butt!
Take that!
Well, would you look at that? The two tails are exactly the same.
Yes, exactly. The two stuffed animals are based on entirely different animals. But the design of their tails is exactly the same.
Oh my god, it's a toupee.
Hell yeah, it is. The pains are always bald.
Order in the court. As long as the possibility exists that the tail belongs to Bum Rap Ronnie, we can no longer consider it to be a decisive proof that the defendant handled the bomb.
Aha!
As things stands, I consider the charges against the accused unsubstantiated. Would you agree, Mr. Payne?
Oh, yes, of course, Your Honor.
Oh, that was great, Mr. Wright! You turned these things right around! Yeah, it's not over yet, but at least we managed to hold out this long.
I believe that brings our proceeding for today to a close.
Yeah, no, I love, because just like the minute that the objections hit, the music started playing, and you have the feeling of, I fucking got you! That's
Mr. Payne, I'm afraid you have some serious investigating ahead of you.
Yes, Your Honor.
Very well. Let us reconvene for tomorrow. Court is adjourned.
It's weird they managed to get her on trial the next day. For a different trial than the one was happening in the bomb other place. That was so exciting, boss! We did it! True to form, you managed to just barely pull it out at the very last moment. True to form? Jeez, I never knew you had such a glowing opinion of me.
Thank you for everything you're doing.
Based game.
Thank you, Shrimp. I appreciate that.
Shrimp, do you want to go, mate?
Do you want to fucking go? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Well, oh, that's unfortunate. You did great, Mr. Woods. You really stuck it out. And you got really brave at the end, just when we needed you most, Junie. Thanks to you, we were able to turn things around. I can't fight. Oh no, I think you'd try.
Well, you're the one who gave me that courage, Thena.
Really? Well, thanks. So, be honest, was I any help at all? Of course. Without you, we wouldn't have never gotten out that tight spot. That's good to hear. I may still have a lot to learn, but you can bet I'm going to give it my all. It's so good that one day you'll call me your partner. Sorry, I think that Mai already has that token. And Pheonix doesn't know it yet. You know, he only has eyes for Edgeworth. Female boob armor. Yeah, accurate. That's what I like to hear. Analytical psychology. The ability to solve riddles of a person's heart. I mean, paraphrasing, but yes. I think his true potential is beginning to really shine through now. Hey, where's Apollo anyway?
Dead.
Oh. Good question. I almost forgot about him. Don't blow me like the courtroom. I assumed he'd still be here in the lobby.
Oh, I know. Maybe he's still in the courtroom number 4.
Court number 4? What would he be doing at the scene of the explosion?
Brooding.
When I came out to the lobby to rest, I told Apollo about Bumrap Wright.
Yeah, you guys focus on the game. You better look at my tits. You simps.
I told him I dropped Riley in the courtroom and I was trying to escape before the blast. And then Apollo said that he had an idea where Riley might be, so we went to take a look together.
I guess Apollo can be pretty nice when he wants to be. So you weren't looking for Ronnie together before you were called back to court number 5?
Yes. I'd had some time to rest, so I was able to go and look for him. But then they called me into the courtroom number 5 to testify. Apollo insisted on staying there, though.
With all his injuries, I wonder how he's managing.
I think Apollo might have figured something out.
Wonder what it was.
He told me, I'm going to look for evidence to clear your name, Juniper.
Just maybe he found a new piece of evidence? Anyway, we better go and get him. Good idea. It's my job to distract you with my titties. That's like my whole character arc.
Guys, this is a serious courtroom. Behave.
Yeah, there's no kangaroo courts going on.
Where are you, Apollo? Trial's over for today. Come on, I know you're... No.
Oh.
I told you he's dead.
Oh no. Dun dun dun. To be continued. New save. Yes. I forgot this first case actually has 2 days, technically. I thought it was just 1. This isn't exactly how I envisioned the second day of this trial to start. Oh, we don't actually have an investigation, apparently. We're just going straight to this trial part 2. But given how things ended yesterday... Good morning. Ooh, it sure is
I re-
tense.
I already have an idea of like what it's going to be. I already have an idea, and I want to present my theory just before we go into the courtroom.
Sure. Go
So,
ahead.
here's my theory.
Yeah.
So they were looking for the rhino in courtroom number 4. Okay. Then, what's her name? The bitch on the screen.
Juniper Woods.
Juniper. Juniper was called back into the court to testify, and when she was called back into the court to testify, the robot guy was sent out, and Apollo was alone in the courtroom while the robot guy came back in.
Okay.
So he did it.
You think the robot guy came back in?
Absolutely.
All right.
Well, he left the courtroom when she came back in, so they were not in the same room together at the same time.
Why would the bomb diffusal guy have a motive to kill Apollo?
I don't know. Just did it. He was a dodgy fuck.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. I have played through the game, so I'm not going to say anything, of course. But so, like, I remember like the majority of stuff, but not the details. So we'll see how it goes.
Sure.
She was the bomb diffuser guy the whole time. I knew it! Oh, hey, did you read the paper this morning, boss? Oh, the paper. I can't read. That came out of left field. You didn't read it? Then you don't know the big news! Somebody spotted an abominable snowman way up in the mountains? Tell me you know the difference between a paper and a tabloid, Athena. It might show up in the forest where you live, Junie. So you better watch out, okay? She's like,
Wanna die.
This dumb bitch. You really should read the story for yourself. Couldn't even begin to do it justice.
Justice?
Huh?
Oh, poor Apollo. And it's all my fault.
Yeah, Apollo Justice is his full name.
Pheonix!
Okay, I'm not gonna attempt.
Pheonix!
Oh, that.
I would, but it's nearly midnight here, and I don't want to wake anyone.
You already said you closed your windows. What, are you gonna wake up your cat?
But... No, it's still nearly midnight.
What are you gonna wake up?
My neighbors.
Ah, fuck them. They're probably off doing gain shit anyway.
Alright, let's go.
Dude, you live in the UK. Like, they're probably having knife fights as we speak.
Wow, rude. True, though.
First off, fuck you. But second of all, you're right.
I mean, just because you're right doesn't mean you need to say it out loud, man.
Oh, Junie, what was I thinking? I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry.
We found yesterday. It was not Apollo's dead body, thank goodness. Oh. He'd been assaulted by someone with a blow to his head and was lying unconscious. Rushed him to the hospital right away, and it looks like he's gonna pull through. But it was still quite a shock to stumble into a scene like that. Is Miss Woods alright, Athena? Well, I managed to make her stop crying. I fucking smacked her around. It's like, quick, beat a pussy! And it seemed to work. She's now resting on the sofa over there, unconscious. I guess she finally feels responsible for what... Or, I guess she really feels responsible for what happened to Apollo. Poor Junie.
Oh, she's useless.
She believes that she's the reason Apollo was attacked. It's because he was helping her look for something in that courtroom. Oh? My fucking emoji... I can read through the text, but my emotes block the text too much. God damn it. Guess we'll see what she thinks. I'm just gonna guess. By the way, how are you doing? Who? Me? Yeah, you. I know you're concerned about Miss Woods.
Objection.
But
You are a goober.
Alright? Fuck you, Breaky.
Breaky, go
Objection
away.
to you, you slut. I would point at you, but my left hand is broken. You guys want to help me fix my hands? Check out the throne. We have a fundraiser going for a new hand tracking.
How much is it? I'll fund that thing myself.
I don't. But
Shut up.
God. Me? I'm doing just fine, boss. I mean, yeah, it was a huge shock, but I'm alright. People who study analytical psychology are great at times like these. After all, we've learned how to control our own emotions, too. Somehow, I don't think it's as easy as she makes it sound. Given she's happy, but her widget's like, fuck! But there's no denying she's a real trooper. Apollo doesn't remember a thing, does he? Yeah, he can't recall anything from the time right before he was assaulted. Nothing about what he was doing in the courtroom number 4 or who assaulted him. The doctor said it's probably due to the hit he took in his head. Assaulted in a court of law and losing your memory at that... I know how that feels. That's how the start of the second game started. He got bonked on the head by a fire hydrant by the,
Man, I know how
guilty.
it feels to be brutally assaulted.
Yeah, he got brutally assaulted on the couch by the actual murderer.
Spoilers.
I know. Well, I mean, it literally shows him doing it at the start.
Shocking behavior.
I know. Pokes. But who in the world would do such a thing, huh, Mr. Wright? Just wait till I get my hands on that coward who hurt Apollo. Now, Athena, I thought you said you were in control of your emotions. Let's just focus on helping Miss Woods, okay? But I admit, I'm just as upset as you.
But I'm a man, so I can't have emotional outbursts.
Exactly. Okay, boss, you're right. My only emotional outburst will be toward Edgeworth. Apollo's assailant can wait until after we clear Junie's name. That's spirit. Now, let's see. Better check the court record one more time before the trial starts. Earth to Mr. Wright! I'm ready whenever you are. Exactly the same. Alright, let's get ready to rumble. You bet! Well, it's okay, Recursive. We have Raskus Pog to play with. With everything that happened with Apollo, I don't have time for a proper investigation. Can't let that stop me, though. Speaking of, why does it show that it says emote Chanley? There you go. And it says emote only chat. I don't know why. I'll make sure, even though I shouldn't. Boop, boop. There, just be sure.
Guys, please, by the way, be careful with when you're typing because I'm already watching this on a smaller screen and it covers up 90% of the text.
Well, like I said, I can literally.
No, I enjoy the challenge.
Okay. I can literally just shrink it down like.
Don't touch.
Okay, sorry. Words were said. No, I wanted to make sure it's disabled. It was showing it as enabled on my side, which is weird.
Hello, welcome back to the courtroom, guys.
All rise. I can tell you what's already risen. It's my dick.
We're in court, no need for that. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Juniper Woods.
Not my fault, I saw Edgeworth.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
Oh, you belly rubbing? Oh, hell yeah. The defense is also ready, Your Honor. After I pet this boy belly.
Now then, I believe I instructed the prosecution to further their investigation. Were you able to locate the remote switch in question?
I'm afraid the remote switch is still missing, Your Honor.
I must say I'm disappointed, Mr. Payne. Not angry,
Order
just
in the court.
disappointed.
This corgi is ready to proceed with the belly pets.
I mean, shouldn't the fucking
Santa
police...
Claus upset with you?
Yeah, shouldn't the fucking police be the one doing the investigation, not the fucking prosecution?
Shut up,
Or-
it's Japanese court. You don't know how it works.
Well, normally the prosecution and the police reports are the two doing the investigations, but Pheonix always has to always pick up the pace because the prosecutors always hide some fucking bullshit.
I apologize, Your Honor.
Aha! Looks like the prosecution is just as unprepared as I am. Hell yeah! We're running a great courtroom.
I'm so unprepared for this case.
There is a separate matter, however, that I would like to bring up during this trial.
A separate matter, you say? What might that be?
I assume you're aware of another incident that occurred during yesterday's trial. I'm speaking, of course, about the assault on Mr. Justice in the ruins of courtroom number 4.
Uh-oh. Why is he bringing that up?
Why wouldn't he bring that up?
Because he's a sussy little shithead. He's a cuck.
Yeah. Yes, what a truly harrowing experience it must have been for poor Mr. Justice.
At the time of the attack, Mr. Justice was not alone. He was with the defendant, Miss Juniper Woods.
He doesn't go where I think he's going with this, is he?
The prosecution wishes to indict Miss Woods on the charges of Mr. Justice's assault.
Holy fuck!
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Order. Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the incident is under deliberation. The incident under deliberation here is the courtroom bombing. The assault on Mr. Justice has nothing to do with this trial.
But I believe there is a connection between this case and Mr. Justice's assault. Please take a moment to consider these facts. Both events occurred in courtroom number 4. This is the location in courtroom number 4 where the unconscious Mr. Justice was discovered. As you can see, it's quite close to where the Detective Arm's body was found.
Diagram.
The question is, why did the culprit feel the need to maliciously attack Mr. Justice?
Why indeed? What do you believe their motive to be, Mr. Payne?
I believe Mr. Justice found something in the courtroom while Miss Woods was with him. Evidence that fingered her as the perpetrator of the bombing.
Figured.
I remembered, I forgot what it was exactly. Like, you're on trial for murder. Are you saying that you're also lying to the court of perjury? Do you know what the charges are for perjury? He leans in the mic. I know it's a lot less than murder.
You mean he found some incriminating evidence?
Precisely, and so I surmise the defendant picked up a piece of the rubble and hit Mr. Justice on the back of the head to silence him.
Judy would never do such a thing. She was devastated when he found Apollo hurt like that.
Miss Sykes, please control your outbursts.
It is the prosecution's belief that by deliberating on Mr. Justice's assault, we will draw ever closer to the truth of the courtroom bombing itself.
Oh my god.
Very well. Miss Woods is hereby officially indicted on the charge of assaulting Mr. Justice.
What? Are you listening to Mr. Toupee over there? Although, considering our conversation yesterday...
I think Apollo might have figured something out.
Wonder what it was.
He told me, I'm going to look for evidence to clear your name, Juniper.
Maybe the two incidents really are related after all.
I would like to start by hearing from the defendant herself.
Very well. Bailiff, please bring Miss Woods into the witness stand.
I'm sorry. I can't seem to stop.
Hang on, wait. Oh, damn it, I've missed my chance, never mind.
Oh, right. The huffing. Don't worry, we'll get more chances. I'll make sure to wait. Miss Woods. Guess she's still really upset about Apollo.
Miss Woods, you went to the ruins of courtroom number 4 with Mr. Justice, did you not? Yes, I did. Good, good. If you would, then please testify about what happened to the court.
The defense requests that Mr. Justice is given an admiral to debunk the prosecution's bitch ass.
Alright, I've turned off the sounds effect. The coughs are present and huffing.
During the trial yesterday, I was overcome with a fit of coughing. Apollo stayed with me and we went to the courtroom ruins together. But then I was called back to this courtroom to give testimony. Apollo insisted on staying behind in the courtroom number 4. I swear I didn't attack Apollo. Why would I ever hurt such a kind person?
Never mind.
Should just did hear that.
So, Mr. Justice stayed by your side while you were feeling unwell. What an admirable young man. I thought his loud voice was his only outstanding feature.
It kind of is. He may look like a little imp at times, but Apollo can be really nice, too. I hope she didn't hurt her wrist backhanding that one out. Damn, dude.
One has to wonder, why did Mr. Justice stay behind in the ruins?
I think Apollo might have figured something out.
Something? What kind of something?
Something to do with the courtroom bombing kind of something. I think.
Oh, new evidence for the case, was it? That's a very big kind of something indeed.
Golly.
I believe so. He mentioned looking for some evidence when I was called away.
Objection!
Just as I thought, there is a connection between the two incidents. But the defendant has told a very big lie, Your Honor.
What? No.
What lie is that?
When she learned Mr. Justice would be looking for evidence, she attacked him. She attacked him to give herself the chance to destroy that evidence.
Huh.
No, I never... Miss Woods repaid Mr. Justice's kindness with her violence. We found proof of her foul deed in the courtroom ruins.
Uh-oh. What, a nurse?
Do you see it? There, in front of Mr. Justice's right hand. The witness the message he left for us.
It's written in blood. W-O-O-D-S. Why, isn't that...
That's right, Your Honor. It says Woods in capital letters. What? I submit that Mr. Justice left us with the name of his attacker before he fainted.
Everyone was going to hit in the back of the head, they are immediately out, not, like, thinking about it.
So, like, why don't we just ask him?
I think
No.
he's still unconscious.
Okay, wake him up.
Right, that's how it works.
No, that can't be true. Why would Apollo write my name?
Mr. Wright, the nerve of him leaving that message. Why would he do this? Hey, don't take it out on me. I don't understand it any more than you do. We discovered Apollo yesterday. Apollo! Oh wait, that's Pheonix.
No.
No, that's not me screaming.
That's me, don't worry. We didn't even have a chance to rush over to him. As soon as security heard Athena scream, they ran into a cordoned off the area. That they were in the courtroom number 4 with Apollo the whole time. Couldn't investigate anything ourselves and had to leave everything to the police.
Yeah,
Still,
it's kind of up to the police to investigate.
Yeah. I don't trust the police, though. Still, I never thought they would find some bloody writing there.
Now then, please begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
That would be hard for me to be prosecutor if I went that route, because I don't trust the police at all. Like, we have evidence, I'm like, I think you're lying. Like, we're on your side. I'm like, I don't care. You're sus as fuck. The killer was Spoom! Spoom. Yeah, what's up upside down? Spoom. We have it. We've solved it. Who's Spoom? We don't have a Spoom in our inventory. Okay, we'll figure it out. Comic King, you leave that shit out of here right now. I swear to God. You leave fucking Danganronpa out of this.
Fuck.
Continue.
During the trial yesterday, I was overcome with a fit of coughing.
Oh, right. This is
Apollo
the-
State.
Sorry. this
Oh
is
yeah, I'm
just-
not reading it again.
Yeah.
Hold it!
So you think Mr. Justice is kind?
Yes, very kind. He rescued me. He's like the sun, strong and warm. He makes me feel strong too.
The only adjectives I associate with his son are sweltering and oppressive.
But then Apollo got hurt and it's all my fault. Yay!
Junie, Apollo's gonna be fine. He's just like the sun, right? Well, the sun doesn't drop out of the sky.
The sun also doesn't get beaten over the head with a rock.
Not nearly.
You really think he'll be fine? But the sun does go down at night.
Just like your mother.
Then that means Apollo could...
Mr. Payne, I do not think much of men who make young ladies cry.
Yeah.
Look, it's obviously Junie didn't attack Apollo. I mean, that's just ridiculous. Right, I agree. Must have gotten them to look for bum rap riding together. Why did they need to find us so badly that they go to all that trouble? I'm gonna try to find out more. Okay, should we push?
Hold it!
Why exactly did you go to the courtroom rooms?
We went to look for my medicine to stop my coughing.
Your medicine? Why would your medicine be in courtroom number 4?
I dropped it in the heat of the moment.
The heat of the moment with Apollo?
Bum rap Briny, he was keeping my medicine safe for me. He has a little compartment that I can put things in, you see.
Like a bomb?
And Phony Fanty has the same type of pocket. That's where the bomb was inserted. Very good, Shade!
Wow, I'm good at this legal thing.
I'd put my medicine for my coughing fits inside of Bum Rap Briny. When I told Apollo about it, he said he'd help me go look for him. There was so much rubble in there. I was worried, but there was no rubble or anything in front of the witness stand. So when we got inside, Apollo went straight there. And he started looking for my Rhiney in that area. It was so nice of him to do that for me, in spite of all his injuries. Apollo is so strong and kind, just like the trees in the forest.
I'm uncomfortable. The way she makes me sound, you think Apollo's some kind of ancient god. Oh. Wait.
So that's why you went into the ruins. I see. That seems to be quite an important fact. Please add it to your testimony, Miss Woods.
Yeah, we're not allowed to have logic in these dramas.
Objection!
So he started his search with a witness stand, you say?
That's right. I guess maybe he wanted to start from the furthest point in the room. He was being so brave. And strong.
That's odd. Under the circumstances, he shouldn't have been capable of that.
But he was, and still is. He might look it, but he really is brave and kind, too.
No, that's not the part I'm finding fault with. Someone has a crush on Apollo. No shit!
That hardly seems important right now, Pheonix.
Yeah. What you were claiming is something that no one should have been able to do.
But I should think that anyone could be brave and kind if they wanted to be, Mr. Judge. This has nothing to do with the trial.
True, anyone can be brave and kind, but if you would please take a look at this diagram. With the courtroom in this state, how was it possible to walk up to the witness stand?
Oh.
I see your point. The rubble blocks off access to the area around the witness stand.
The Does such a tiny inconsistency even matter? Perhaps the witness is simply misremembering it.
Ugh. Great, now I'm not sure it matters.
A real man doesn't make mountains out of molehills, you know.
He goes chasing waterfalls instead.
Shut up. But that's precisely what Mr. Wright does best.
Hey, it calls slander, Your Honor.
So, was it really impossible to approach the witness stand? I have to say it's a bit hard to tell with any accuracy just from this diagram. Mr. Payne, do you have any other photos of the crime scene?
Let me see, Your Honor. Ah, yes, I have one more. Here it is, a more pulled-back version of the photo I presented before.
Why is a cart there?
I don't know, you've played this game, you tell me.
No.
Dick.
No. Huh? What's that hunk of metal on the wheels? Mr. Payne, is it a metallic object in the photo of Mr. Tonight's bomb transport case?
That's right. Is there some problem?
Ah, yes, the transport case was there in courtroom number 4 when the bomb went off. It must have been there ever since.
Tycho, don't point out the failed logic of the prosecution. They'll sue you.
Oh, that's it.
Miss Woods, have you remembered something?
Yes, I just realized. Its position. It's different from before.
Its position? Position of what?
The position of that big metal thing.
The bomb transport case?
Yes. When Apollo and I went there, it was in a different place. Where the case is in the photo is open space, so it was easy to search the stand.
I see. So, was the transport case... So where was the transport case when you and Mr. Justice saw it?
As I recall, I think it was more to the right.
To the right? Then that means... In that case, the case was over there at the time of Apollo's attack?
Who cares where the transport case was when? What difference does it make?
You haven't played in these games before, have you, Mr. Payne?
I've played these games before.
It has nothing to do with...
Oh, I didn't click it. He stopped it. That was the auto one.
Damn it.
That's what you said.
It has nothing at all to do with what we were talking about.
Objection! Whatever the transport case has everything to do with this discussion. In fact, it's so important that it's enough to turn the prosecution's argument on its ear.
What?
Well, that certainly sounds very relevant indeed. And you sound as though you know where the case was at the time of this attack.
Yes, Your Honor, this diagram represents the crime scene as shown in the photo. And this is where the transport case was at the time of the assault on Mr. Justice. Alright, I have this. It was right here. Slam. Your Honor, I assert this is where the transport case was at the time of the assault.
But that's...
Inconceivable.
Miss Woods, was this where the transport case was when you first saw it?
Yes, that's where it was.
Thank you, Miss Woods. I'm sure the court has noted an interesting fact about this position.
The transport case covers all the writing in blood.
Exactly. The transport case was in that position at the time of the assault. No message could have been written there because the case was in the way. Which leads us to conclude that Mr. Justice couldn't have left that bloody writing.
Why should we believe the defendant's claim that the case was in a different position? She's obviously lying.
Objection! The fact that the case was moved after the assault on Mr. Justice is proof by more than Mrs. Wood's testimony alone.
What? And where is this proof you're talking about?
It's right here in the crime scene photo.
I'm keen to see this proof myself, Mr. Wright.
Can you see where it is?
Can you find the evidence that it was moved?
I can.
I can.
You can?
I can.
Where is it?
There are tire tracks.
Correct. Over his bandage.
Take that!
Please take a look at that mark that runs over Mr. Justice's bandages here.
I see it, but what is it?
This mark was made by one of the casters from the transport case carrying the bomb. As the case was moved, it ran over his bandages. In other words, the transport case was originally to the right of Mr. Justice. Then after Mr. Justice was assaulted, the transport case was moved.
What?
Just as Mrs. Woods said, the case was covering the writing at the time of the assault. Therefore, it is impossible for Mr. Justice to have left that message in blood.
No.
You did it, boss! It was a real nail-biter, but you pulled it off! Yep, that should bring down the prosecution's claim like a house of cards.
Anime.
Yeah.
Order in the court. Mr. Wright, that was a very clever deduction.
Thank you. Some writer team made it for me. Aw, it was nothing, Your Honor. Nothing but pure genius. Take that.
Shut up, Pheonix.
Boss, I'm sensing a defiant smug and braggy vibe coming off of you.
I have just one question, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
If Mr. Justice didn't leave that message in blood, then who did? It's not my job to point that out.
Huh? What?
Oh.
Well, looks like I should have taken that train of thought through to the last station.
Well, I've heard a lot about this. So this is Mr. Wright's famous bluffing technique, is it?
I'm famous?
Ah, this feeling. It brings back memories of the old days. You look the exact same as you did in the old games, mate. Back when you carved out a name for yourself by bluffing your way through thick and thin.
Gee, Mr. Wright, that judge kind of makes you sound no better than the two-bit con man. It worked! Shut up!
You made your argument with such confidence, Mr. Wright. Now I'd like to hear your answer with just as much confidence.
Hey, until the judge asked the question, you didn't catch on either, Buster.
Buster, Jesus.
Buster. No, we can't have logic, don't worry. What now, boss?
I hope you didn't bluff your way into a corner.
Think, Pheonix, think. There must be a way through this. To dig my way to the truth somehow. What could have written that message in the blood?
Someone else. Oh, the culprit, yeah.
If Apollo didn't leave that bloody mess writing, maybe it was Apollo's attacker who wrote it and made it look like Apollo did it? That seems like the most reasonable explanation. But wait a minute, I just realized something, boss. What is it? Look at the amount of blood in this photo. It doesn't look like Apollo bled that much. I wonder if it's impossible to write out the woods with that just that much. Hey, you're right. Good thing Apollo didn't lose that much blood. That might be a factor in why he survived the assault. But since there was so little blood, that pretty much rules out his attacker, huh? I guess so, but if it wasn't his attacker, then who could it have been? Someone else. If it wasn't Apollo, who could have left that bloody message?
Who'd you think?
I know who it is, of course. Who do you think?
I reckon the robot guy.
Incorrect.
The lawyer?
Candace.
Oh, but she's dead. Oh yeah, she had a lot of bloody head wounds.
Yeah.
Never mind.
To be honest, I don't actually have any real proof of this. But I've come this far, there's no turning back now. Besides Apollo, there's only one person who shed blood at this crime scene.
Person who shed blood. You don't mean...
Oh, but I do. I believe it was Candace Arm who left behind this message in blood.
What?
What? Detective Arm? Are you sure you know what you're doing here? Not really?
No.
What kind of ridiculous assertion is that? If you had said the attacker had left the message to throw people off, it might have made sense.
At first glance, that would seem to be the most reasonable explanation. However, Apollo didn't shed enough blood to write such an extensive message.
Uh-oh. Ah, I see. Even the photo makes it clear that there wasn't enough blood to write all those letters. And Mr. Justice did survive. I suppose he didn't bleed very extensively in that case.
But why would Detective Arm write the defendant's name? There is no connection between the two whatsoever. And I didn't even know the lady who was killed. I admit the investigation didn't turn up any connection between the victim and the defendant. They had never even met each other.
That's very true. Well then, let's see. Maybe the intended meaning of the message was not what it appears to be.
The intended meaning?
Not what it appears to be?
Maybe the message was not intended to be woods. Don't worry, guys. I think he buys it.
Coming from you, that's quite the bold statement, Mr. Wright. You wish to assert that the bloody writing could have some other meaning?
Yes, Your Honor. For something I pulled out of a wormhole, I could turn this out to be true, right?
Objection!
It clearly says woods, as anyone can plainly see. What other meaning could it possibly have?
Objection!
But Candace Arm was a detective. Maybe woods only means something to the police. Like a police scanner code, for example.
I didn't think of that.
You may have tricked his honor, but you'll never get the best of me. I have a thing for studying on the weekends, you may have already guessed. And there is no such radio code as woods in this state, dear Mr. Wright.
Is that a fact? Don't look at me, I know as much as you do about police codes. You're a lawyer!
Enough of this. I was quite taken with the defense's new theory. But if they can't substantiate it with anything, then I must end things here.
No, please wait, Your Honor.
Very well. But before we discuss this theory any further, I demand a plausible explanation. So, Mr. Wright, what is the true meaning of this bloody writing?
All the Pheonix Wright games take place in California. Yeah, Japan and Florida.
California.
Yeah, Japan and Florida. So so everything. The games do take place in California, but written by the Japanese team. Eat your hamburgers, Apollo. Exactly. Well, I believe it's.
No stalling. If you can't come up with an answer quickly, I would declare this discussion officially over.
I'm in trouble now. What other meaning could it have been besides the obvious one? Maybe it means something in another language, or maybe it's code? Think, Pheonix, you can do this.
Which piece of evidence will tell us what woods really means?
What do you think, buddy?
I don't fucking know, I'm lost. I don't know.
It's really odd. It's almost like those numbers in that case and the blood kind of lined up, don't they?
Oh yeah, choose that.
You have an L, a 1, a 0, 0, a 1, and a 5.
Yeah, choose that.
Take that!
The bomb transport case? I've about had it up to here with your shenanigans, Mr. Wright.
I mean, I think that's the joke, recursive as well. Take a look at the numbers on this case, Your Honor. L10015R. Doesn't this string look vaguely familiar?
L100. What does that have to do with anything?
What could those numbers possibly have to do with the case at hand?
Now please take a look at the bloody writing shown at the crime scene. Oh, I think I see it! That a girl, that one's on my side. It says, oh.
It says Woods.
Or, you could say it's a horse of a different color, Your Honor. Is that a saying? The first character isn't a W, it's actually an L and a 1. Next two are zeros.
Oh my goodness.
The true meaning behind the bloody writing isn't Mrs. Wood's name. It's a number engraved on this bomb transport case.
Objection!
What are you talking about? The next part doesn't even make any sense. The next number is a 1, but the bloody writing says D.
Objection!
The number of the case and the bloody writing can be made to match up quite easily. This is how the number of the transport case can be made to match the bloody writing. Spoon! Erase 2 lines? Yeah.
Yeah, erase 2 lines.
Please erase the third downstroke of the W and this curved part of the D.
Well, would you look at that? L100 IS.
Lewis!
I don't know how.
Lois Griffin?
No, Your Honor. It was meant to be read as a word. Not meant to be read as a word. It's a number. L10015. Which, if you take away the final R, exactly the same number that's on the bomb transport case.
Erase 2 lines and they match up, you say? Well, I can change anything into anything else simply by erasing 2 lines. What if we erase 2 lines from your name? Would you be happy as Mr. Rye?
Well, would you, Mr. Rye?
The only right spelling my name is Wright. Okay, I'm doing pretty well here, and I think I've drawn the right conclusion. Detective Arm's real message to us was the bomb's transport case number. Your Honor, the 2 lines we added as the real culprit to intentionally mislead people.
What?
The original message Detective Arm left behind with the transport case number, but whoever assaulted Apollo changed the message. If you're right, boss, then what do you suppose Detective Arm was trying to tell us? Good question. What does this number represent? Do you see this number here? That is my identification number. Candace Arm lost her life in the courtroom bombing. Her dying message could only have had one purpose.
No.
To tell us the name of the one responsible for the bombing. Oh my god.
Well, don't keep us in suspense, Mr. Wright. Tell us who she was trying to name.
The culprit that the victim was trying to identify is none other than Ted Tunate.
Take that!
Defense wishes to indict Mr. Ted Tunate on the charge of the courtroom bombing. That's my job as a defense lawyer now. Fuck you.
Ted Tunate?
Apparently, disabling bombs isn't Mr. Tunate's only specialty. Somehow, the victim must have realized that he was the bomber. So when she was caught in the blast, she left his bomb transport case number as her dying message. She used Mr. Tunate's own ID numbers to figure him for the crime.
Why would anyone go out of their way to write an ID number? Wouldn't they simply write the person's name?
He's got a good point there.
What do you have to say to that, Mr. Wright?
Only Detective Arm would know the answer to that, but allow me to offer a theory. Perhaps Detective Arm couldn't recall Mr. Tonight's name in the heat of the moment. As I recall, this was the first meeting between the two. Entirely possible they wouldn't have been familiar with each other. Or maybe using the ID number was a way to hide his true meaning from the real culprit. Thus lowering the odds that they would erase the bloody writing. But no matter what the reason, the important thing is the meaning behind her message. The fact remains, she wrote Mr. Tonight's ID number.
Now, just one moment here. There hasn't been any proof yet that it was indeed Detective Arn who wrote it. This bloody writing wasn't found during the investigation after the blast. If Detective Arn had left a message, it should have been found at that time.
Objection!
Naturally, Mr. Tonight hid it before anyone could discover it. And there's a simple explanation for how he was able to do so.
What?
Mr. Tonight was able to cover the message up because he... wearing those weird goggles. The first to hide the body. The first person to discover the bloody writing was Mr. Tonight himself. I was the first one on the scene of the explosion. I went there to ensure safety, but I ended up discovering a dead body. When Mr. Tonight saw the victim had written his ID number, he used the bomb transport case to cover up the bloody writing as a stopgap measure. Oh, that's why the message in blood was under the transport case. He didn't have time to try to scrub away the writing. If he didn't report the body right away, he would look suspicious. So those letters lived to serve another function. Ding ding dong. When Mr. Tonight used them in another incident.
Oh, the assault on Mr. Justice.
Exactly. Mr. Tonight hit upon a plan to use the bloody writing for his own purposes. So he didn't clean it right away. Instead, he made it look like Mr. Justice wrote it. Writing 2 lines of the writing that Detective Arm left behind. He changed the meaning of the message. He made it look like Mr. Justice was accusing Miss Woods of the attack. So that means the only person who could have altered the bloody writing was the courtroom bomber, who was the same person that assaulted Mr. Justice. And that person is Ted Tonight.
Yeah!
What?
Order in the court. Order, I say. It looks like we will have to hear from the bomber specialist himself. Mr. Payne, please have Mr. Tonight take the witness stand.
Yes, Your Honor.
That was great, Mr. Wright. Just do what I do best, which is flying by the seat of my pants. This matter in the case is yours. Do you think you can handle it? Yeah. I look forward to seeing you try. I finally draw Mr. Tonight back on the witness stand. Looks like you'll get your wish, Goggle Man. Now watch me take your lies apart. Goggle Man. Ba-ba-ba.
So anime.
It's Goggle Man.
Mr. Tonight, I'm afraid we have a few more questions for you.
I understand the situation, Your Honor. I was keeping a close eye on the proceedings from the gallery. Your allegations are all laughable. Ha. Ha ha ha.
Objection!
I wouldn't be laughing if I were you, Mr. Tonight. Message in blood matches your ID number. The same ID number that is there on that bomb transport case. Such a far-fetched theory, no better than a tangled ball of wires. I'll have them untangled for you in no time at all. You were the first person at the scene of the crime after Detective Arm left her message in blood. You were the only one who could have hidden the writing and then used it again later. I see times 2. But then, let me ask you, do you have any proof that Detective Arm wrote that message?
That's a very good question. Well, do you, Mr. Wright?
Not particularly. Best way to prove that Detective Arm wrote that message is to... probably DNA, right?
I don't know.
Your Honor, request that a DNA test be performed of the blood itself. Once we know who it is, it'll be obvious as to who wrote the message.
Very well. Bailiff, please request a DNA test for the forensics team.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor. It will be quite some time before we have the results of the analysis. Until then, let's hear more from the witness.
I would like nothing more, Your Honor. I want the court to hear how ridiculous the defense's theory is. Don't worry, my accent will continue to change because I am inconsistent as fuck.
Yeah, it's hard to maintain voices.
Yeah. I admit I was the first one on the scene after the explosion, but there was no bloody writing there at the time. Anyway, there is no way Detective Arm could have written it. She struck her head on rubble and died near the courtroom entrance. She was too far away from where the bloody message was found. John Arbuckle. So you're saying that the victim's body was nowhere near where the writing was? Precisely. It is as plain as day that she could not have written it.
It's true that the body was discovered near the entrance of the courtroom. Please have a look at this crime scene photo. As you can see, there is blood on the rubble near the victim's body. He must have died after hitting her head there.
Looks like it hurt. I'm sure she'll get better.
I see.
Just check. Yeah, we can't see the other hand, unfortunately. So we can't tell if there's blood on her hand or not.
Alright then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Do you have what it takes to take my infallible testimony apart? The doggo has shifted. Alright. This first one, see explosion. It's bloody right at the time. Wait, technically written it. Just to prevent the rubble died in the courtroom entrance. The body was could be found.
Hold it!
Do you imagine she was thrown back by the force of the blast? The bomb can inflict damage not only from the explosion itself, but also substantial secondary damage from the blast wind.
Detective Arn unfortunately hit her head on some rubble. It's stated in her autopsy report as well. Cause of death, a trauma to the back of the head.
Oh, the autopsy report. I better take a look at that. Yeah, just blood back to the head and some more chest.
Autopsy report.
Kill impact with a flat object.
Flat object, the rubble is not flat, it's sharp.
Isn't it? Yeah. That's not a flat object at all. That should have pierced. You cannot read the message for that being. Oh. You sussy fuck.
Objection!
You are a terrible liar, Mr. Tenate. Oh. Take a look at the autopsy, specifically the part about Detective Arm's head injury. Cause of death, trauma to back of the head caused by impact with a flat object. Yes, what about it? Now take a good look at that bloody piece of rubble. It's sharp and pointed. Hey, you're right, boss. It is pointy. Just like your hair.
That is odd, isn't it? What could be the meaning of this contradiction?
I believe it means the victims did not hit her head on this piece of rubble. The bloodstain you see is just another fabrication. The purpose is to mislead us into thinking the victim died near the courtroom entrance.
Are you claiming the culprit moved the victim's body?
Yeah, so she was impaled on Pheonix Rice's hair. Just That's exactly what I'm claiming. The victim hit her head at some other location, most likely on the floor or some other flat surface. And this location was somewhere near where the bloody writing was found. In that case, she definitely could have written the message. Your Honor, I have the results of the bloodstain analysis.
Ah, very good timing. Let's take a look. According to this report, the message was written in Detective Arn's blood. And as the defense claims, only part of the message were added afterwards. Were written in Mr. Justice's blood.
Holy fuck, I was right.
It would appear that defense's assertion that is correct after all.
Holy fuck. Yes, you did it! You're right, boss! Yeah, could you fuck... Oh, is it... Okay, just a formula. Now I have to drive it home. I'll have to take a good look at the bloody writing analysis later. Can I just do that? Probably the fact that it was missing the R at the end there. Yeah, no, he is really good at being like, hey, Corgi Cam, I can't be on the camera. Then people will know that I'm actually supporting the stream by being here. Child, I literally put you as a deductible on my taxes. You have to be on camera, or the government will come after us. Do you understand? Thanks.
Mr. Tonight, it is now apparent that you have told several lies to this court.
Did
Oh noes, I feel the eyes of 1,000 watchers. Now I need to do something. Like ask for belly wubs.
Let's see if we... Oh. You heard the treat, Bull. What, do you want something? Do you want something? Is that what you want? Wait. Okay. There you go. You shark.
Let's go, Tux.
When you ready?
Mm-hmm. Do you need me to read the line again?
No, this is a new one.
Oh, is it? Oh. I hope you have some sort of explanation for yourself.
Fine. I will confess. You will? But then, why are you so calm? Next time I will tell the truth. It is true that Detective Arm wrote my ID number. She very plainly wrote L10015R. I was shocked. I did not detonate the bomb. Detective Arm must have mistaken me for the real bomber. Not wanting to be accused, I moved the body and covered the writing. My bad. My B.
I see. So it is your assertion that you merely moved the body. Is that it?
That is correct. I did not kill Detective Arm.
Oh, well, if that's all you did, then... Wait a minute. That, in and of itself, is a criminal act. A trained judge, by the way.
It's a lot less crime than murder. I don't think you finally crossed the finish line, Your Honor.
Very well, then. Your cross-examination, please, Mr. Wright.
Hold it!
Oh, 10015R. It was written after the bomb went off in the courtroom? Correct. I didn't know why she would write it, so it sent me into a panic.
Sounds like you are quite the tizzy.
If I were in his shoes, I would guess I would have psyched me out too, I guess. Can't imagine coming across the message "Psychs" written in blood.
If I saw Gaspon Pain written in blood, it would certainly make me gasp. Rest assured, Mrs. Hennate, I understand how you must have felt.
So you discovered your ID number written in blood at the scene, and...
That is right. I saw it with my own eyes. It was very clearly said L10015R. But did she?
I don't know.
Well, that's weird. It says clearly 10015R. Well, the R is gone, right? Probably caused by the explosion.
Yes.
But does that mean that... But that means when was the message written?
It could only have been written before the explosion.
Oh my god.
Objection!
Got him. Yeah, these moments you're like, oh, I get it. I just want to make doubly sure that L10015R is really what you saw written in blood. Yes, it is very clearly said L10015R. That's odd because that's not what I see.
Objection!
What on earth are you babbling on about now? Wasn't it you who claimed the bloody writing it was his ID number in the first place?
Take a good look at the photo in the bloody writing analysis. Now tell me, does it really say L10015R? Something is missing, isn't it? That something is the final R.
What's the meaning of this, Mr. Tonight?
Yeah, I do like the visor is sweating, not his face. Oh, you're right. I remember. There was no R on the end. It was just a slip of the finger. My bad. Come back, my beautiful contradiction. Yes, you're right. I'm not so sure it was just a simple slip of the finger. You have something from me, Athena? I sense that he's extremely agitated, almost panicked. He does look pretty flustered. Are you sure? He seems pretty calm and... Yeah, he seems pretty fine right now.
Well, Mr. Wright, it appears nothing more than a mere mistake.
I don't know. Did he really just make a typo? What about that R? Did Mr. Tonight really see it? He actually saw it. Maybe Mr. Tonight really did see that R. There's no R anywhere in the bloody writing. What's going on here? Huh? Now I take another look at the photo. I think maybe... That's it?! What's it now, Mr. Wright? Are you trying to imitate Paulo with his cords of steel? I've got it. That's what happened. Yeah, not all the expressions come over cleanly, but they still do a lot, fortunately, with them. A slip of the finger? Is that really all it was? Because I don't think so. I propose that Mr. Tonight really did see the letter R.
But the photo clearly shows that there is no R.
No, Your Honor. Actually, just the opposite is true. The photo shows that Mr. Tonight actually could have seen the R.
If you're going to make that claim, then you better be able to point out what you mean. What part of the photo shows that Mr. Tonight could have seen the R?
That part right there. Please look here to the right of the 5. Do you see a little bit of red?
Oh, I see it. Just on the edge of where the floor is broken up.
That's where the R that Mr. Tonight saw.
It's true that the witness wears some very odd goggles. That doesn't mean his eyesight is bad. Nor his brain power. What part of that smudge is an R to you?
Objection!
But what Mr. Tonight saw wasn't that little smudge. There was a whole complete R written there. Before the floor was damaged by the explosion.
Oh, well that explains it. Huh?
Can you explain what you mean? Because you just proposed that everything happened in the exact opposite order. Yep, because turnabout is the name of everything I do. Because that's what the way it really went down. The timing of when the R was written turns everything about this case around. Now then, if the floor was damaged by the explosion, when was the message written? Before the explosion. Oh, how the turntables!
Wow.
With the bloody message running off the edge of the damaged floor like that, we can only conclude that was written before the explosion.
But that's ridiculous.
If that were true, it overturns your own premise.
That's right. It does. In fact, it turns everything upside down. The victim was not killed by the explosion in the courtroom. She was killed before the explosion ever occurred. Ding, 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 ding.
Order in the court.
What
kind of preposterous claim is that?
I was so excited.
Have you forgotten that the victim's body was found at the scene of the explosion?
Objection!
Also, that objection is very good. I'm glad they re-recorded it. It sounds strong. True, but consider this scenario. She was hit on the head and killed before the explosion, or even before the trial began. Her body was subsequently placed in the courtroom ruins after the bombing occurred. That way, it could be made to look like she was a victim of the blast.
What?
It sounds like we'd better have a better look into what the victim was doing before the trial.
I suppose so recursive.
Mr. Payne, did anyone see Detective Arn before the trial?
Let's see. According to the police report. Ah, here it is. One person saw the victim before the trial. And that person was Ted Tunate. Wait, what?
No one besides Mr. Tunate saw the victim?
That appears to be the case, Your Honor.
Oh, fuck. I would now ask the court to recall something. Specifically, Mr. Tunate's words from yesterday. It was when Detective Arm and I were transporting the bomb.
Oh my.
Mr. Tunate, just before the trial, you were with the victim. The two of you were together in the scene of the crime, courtroom number 4. I like watching my mouse trying to make those words when the mocap can't do it, so it just goes off the volume. Your Honor, the defense requests new testimony from Mr. Tunate. Wish to hear what he has to say about his whereabouts just before the trial.
Mr. Tunate, your testimony, please.
My testimony? There is no need for... He's completely unnerved, Mr. Wright. He must have hit the nail on the head. Because I was transported to the classroom. I was told you... bless this thing! I was only in the courtroom where the victim because of your work. I swear I was only transporting the bomb there.
Objection!
You and the victim were alone together at the scene of the crime. In other words, you certainly had the opportunity to commit murder, did you not?
Tisk, tisk. Do you always... I would do the actual tutting noise, but it wouldn't pick up.
Do you always leave yourself open to attacks, Mr. Wright?
Like that?
I have to... Hang on.
I guess you didn't hear it either. That's fine.
I did very faintly.
What now, Mr. Payne?
Yes, Mr. Tunate may have had the opportunity to kill Detective Arm. But an important piece of your assertion is missing.
What important piece?
The murder weapon. What do you claim was used to kill the victim?
The broken piece of floor.
Mr. Payne has a point.
The broken piece of the floor? That happened after the explosion?
Oh yeah, never mind.
Even if Mr. Tunate had the chads without a weapon, we can't accuse him of the crime.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
Well,
Hasn't
Mr.
stopped
Tunate,
you before. Yeah, that's right. I have not found an accent for this man. Now that I actually have to talk like him.
German.
That could be Deutsch. I
did not have anything that could have been used as a murder weapon on me.
Okay, I can do that. I do not have any sort of weapon that would use a murder weapon on me. I couldn't possibly have killed Detective Arm. I went a little Indian there. Did you really have nothing he could use in the murder? Yeah, that is something that people will find when I do accents. I'll start on something, and it'll always somehow go back to Indian. I don't know why.
I just realized something. He does have a murder weapon.
Does he?
Yeah. He keeps making that replica bomb and it has flat edges.
He does. What is this, Athena? Just looking over the victim's autopsy report. I'm hoping there's something here that can point us in the right direction. Well, it does say that she died from trauma to the back of the head with a flat object. Yeah, and to inflict that specific kind of injury, all you need is a flat surface, right? A heavy blunt object with a flat surface could definitely be our murder weapon.
Well, Mr. Wright, can you indicate for the court what was used to kill Detective Arm?
I believe I can. Believe being the key word here. You can.
Then please do so now. What did Mr. Sinead have that could possibly have used to be the murder weapon?
The bomb itself. Yep.
Yeah, the bomb's cracked. The time is cracked.
Exactly.
Take that!
Mr. Sinead, you say you didn't have anything that could be used as a weapon? But in fact, you had the perfect thing. What? What the devil are you talking about? What am I doing? Help! You had this.
That's the bomb. I thought you were trying to prove that the victim wasn't killed by the bomb blast.
The bomb blast, no, but I believe Candace's arm was killed with this bomb. Because this is the blunt object that delivered the fatal blow to her head. Run! Please recall the description of Detective Arm's head wound. Trauma to the back of the head caused by impact with a flat object. We assume this injury was sustained when her head hit the floor. But a blow from any flat side of this bomb could produce the exact same wound pattern. What's the... What's with him? Then show me the proof. Where's the evidence I hit the victim with the bomb? Although, yeah, I know what's happening. My mind keeps going back to fucking, The Incredibles, the French bomber guy. What was his name? I keep thinking.
Fuck.
It was Jacques. Ah, fucking A.
It's Bon Voyage.
Bon Voyage, that's it. That's why it keeps going back to French automatically. Besides, making the French the victims. Or making the French the accused. That makes sense.
Good.
Did they find any of the victim's blood on the bomb? That would be decisive proof. But too bad. The bomb is blown to bits. It's long gone. Boom! Game over, yeah. Ugh. Jacques Hughes. Yeah, wouldn't, no, that'd be a good name for a French prosecution. Be Jacques Hughes. Mr. Wright, is there really nothing on the bomb in the photo? Sorry?
Yes, there is. There is.
There is.
The timer is cracked.
Oh, I don't see blood on anything. Wait, the timer display's a little broken here. Maybe it broke when he made contact with Detective Arm's head. That's definitely a distinct possibility. Unless we find a fragment within the victim's blood, it's not going to count. I guess you're right.
Yes, it will.
Oh. Besides, the bomb detonated managed to obliterate any tracks of his murder. What in the world do we do now? Time like this, I've got to change gears and look at things in a different way. Instead of looking for things he wasn't able to hide, I should be looking for a way to expose the things he did hide. Ted tonight murdered Detective Arm before the trial started, and he placed her body in the courtroom after the bomb went off, which means there was something he needed to keep hidden until then. A body. And I think I have just the thing. Time to present the photo that shows exactly what Mr. Ned had to hide. I'm going to assume It wants me to do the body, but I'll just save the case.
Save's coming. Save's coming.
That's great.
Let's take a real good look at this first before we do anything.
All right.
So let's have a look at let's look at the photos first of all, because it's mentioning photos. There's her body.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fine. Let's have a look at some of the other ones.
Her body again. Stab.
Wait. Hold on. Go back to the close-up one of her head.
This one?
Yeah. Just checking if there's anything. No, there isn't anything on that.
That's the bomb. And dimensions.
I was just gonna say there has to be something that shows like something. I'm not sure.
It shows blood in her swing.
Yeah.
Well.
Or hang on, maybe go to the bomb. The photo of like. Let's say go to the photo of Justice on the floor. Or the one with the sorry, the one with the case and the thing. No, there's nothing. I don't know. You know what it is. You've played this game before.
Yeah. Well, right now he says 10% the photo that shows exactly what Mr. Nate had to hide. He had to hide the body.
Yeah, go for that.
So, probably... I don't know which one we want. Probably this, I guess? It's one of the two.
Take that!
Your Honor, something we've all been overlooking. The murder took place before the trial, and Mr. Nate would have had to hide the body somewhere during the trial. Hey, you're right. If we can figure out where the hiding place was, exactly, we might be able to find some evidence we can pin him down with. So where could Mr. Tonight have hidden the body during the trial?
Bomb disposal case.
Bingo.
Take that!
Wait. A box big enough for a body, a box that was in the courtroom the whole time, a box nobody would touch if they thought there was a bomb in it. Mr. Tonight. What is it? Do you finally have some decisive evidence to show me? I'm no longer French. No, you're the one who's going to show it to me. Come again? You heard me. Now, show me what's inside the bomb transport case. What? Why? No, there's no need. I've got him now. Just for the trial, you killed the victim with a blunt object. And then you placed her body in the ruins of the courtroom after the bomb went off. Clearly, you're trying to make it look like she died in the explosion. But where was the body hidden during the trial?
Oh, I hadn't thought of that. You haven't thought of much, Judge. You've said that line a few times.
Yeah, he does that a lot. I would have suggested Phony Fant. He was trying to hide the bomb. But the bomb was there on the trial. The answer is right here. Inside the box made of thick alloy plating that can withstand any impact. Oh no, that's completely false. If it's false, you should have no objections to showing us your transport case. So, let's open it up and take a look inside, shall we? Let's not. Not only if you value your life. What's he up to now? Remain calm and listen carefully. This bomb will detonate in 5 minutes.
What?
Huh? I repeat, this HH-3000 will detonate in 5 minutes. What's going on? Your Honor, I recommend you adjourn this trial before this bomb goes off.
Mr. Tonight, are you threatening me?
I'm the only one who can disable this bomb. If you do not want to die, your only option is to listen to me.
But Mr. Tonight, didn't you say it's just a training model? A fake to practice on?
I did, but I also lied. This is a real deal. This is the H3000. But the HH-3000 was used to blow up the courtroom number 4, wasn't it? How do you know it was a real HH-3000 that blew up courtroom number 4? bomb that blew up the courtroom was a different one. One that I made.
What? Then are we to take that as a confession on your part?
Take it any way you would like. Just before the trial, I took the HH-3000 out of the stuffed animal and put my own bomb into it. That was a bomb that exploded and destroyed courtroom number 4.
Mr. Tenate, please be reasonable. Do you really expect us to believe a crazy story like that?
The HH-3000, it was only so unique, I had never seen anything like it. It's so unique that I could not replicate the detonation mechanism. So, I just had to have it. Besides, did anyone look inside the stuffed animal during the trial? Did anyone check to see if it was really the HH-3000 in there?
I must confess, no one opened the stuffed animal to check.
So there really is a possibility the bomb was switched out.
No, not a possibility. A certainty. I did it. So he's had the real bomb with him this whole time? You had better get out of here when you can. You do not have much time.
Nah, I'm good.
Oh, okay. Do you want to explode?
Order. Order in the court.
I'm out of here.
It's gonna blow. Run.
Oh my goodness. Objection. Oh, everyone's gone. You four are still here. Well, well, aren't you brave?
It just wouldn't do for the judge presiding over this court to run. Also, he doesn't have any rights of him running. But that horrible explosion the other day.
It just looks like he's about to book it for the nearest exit any second. As for Mr. Payne...
that is... Yeah!
And he's off. Mr. Wright, what do we do? It'd be pretty pathetic to run now, wouldn't it? But the bomb might really go off. Only 3 more minutes, folks. Is that bomb really the HH-3000?
No.
What should I do? Do we have any idea if it is the real bomb or not?
It is not the real bomb.
How do you know?
Let's continue and I'll explain.
Okay. I can't run now. Well, it's been fun, but I will be going now. With my dear HH-3000, naturally. Oh, and by the way, I'd advise against having me followed. Even with no remote switch, this bomb can still be triggered manually. If I think I'm being followed, I will detonate it on the spot. Farewell.
Hold it!
You're not going anywhere, Ted Tenate. Oh. Your Honor, there's no reason to be afraid. That bomb is a fake.
Are you sure, Mr. Wright?
Humph. More of your famous bluffing, even at a risk of your own life.
Mr. Wright, none of your bluffing now. Not at a time like this. Lives are on the line here.
I'm not bluffing, and I have proof.
You do?
Comic King, I'm not going to validate that response knowing how the rest of the series goes. Yes, of course, Your Honor. It's right here in the photo of the bomb, clear as day. Prove that Mr. Tenate's bomb is not the real HH-3000. Are you thinking about it?
Hang on. Really, out with it then, immediately. Where's the proof that what Mr. Tenate is holding is not the real HH-3000?
What do you think it is?
Give me a minute to think. So, what is it? The bomb. So the bomb's time is cracked, and there's no wires on that one as well. I don't know.
It is... I think it is a screen, because the one he just placed down didn't have a cracked screen.
Take that!
Let's wait for the timer. The bomb in the photo is broken. Most likely it broke when Mr. Tate used the bomb to attack Detective Arm. And it's when the bomb in front of us is not broken.
Oh, you're right.
Therefore, this is not the real AJ3000. Mr. Tenate is clearly lying when he said he switched out the bomb in the stuffed animal. The real AJ3000 blew up in courtroom number 4. This bomb is nothing more than a fake model used for training purposes. Fear not, Your Honor. I'll examine the inside of the bomb transport case myself.
Yes, please do that, Mr. Wright.
Yo, stop! Yeah.
Catch up. What is that? Is it a blood stain? No, it's not, you fucking monk.
Just as I suspected. Bomb blood. Correct. Your lives have all been blown to bits, Mr. Tenate. I'm confident DNA analysis of this bloodstain will confirm that it's Detective Arm's blood. And the results will conclusively prove that you murdered Detective Arm. How about it, Mr. Tenate? Think you can dismantle this decisive evidence?
Mic drop. Get fucked.
Dismantle it? You're too late. You missed your chance to run, so now you're out of time. This AJ3000 is about to explode. Don't try to threaten us, Mr. Tenate. I've already proved that your bomb is a fake. It's real. This bomb is the real thing, I tell you. It's real. Bad bomber, party of one. There's no time left. It's going to blow. I have to disarm it. I have to take it apart. I can dismantle anything. I can take apart evidence. I can take apart the bombs. I can dismantle it all. Dismantle. Man, he's in a state of calm. I'm not gonna make it. All he's left to do. Stoop.
Is he dead? Oh, no.
You need it.
Oh, he's dead.
Now he's dead. Game over. Dismantle attempt failed. It's all over. My life has been blown to pieces. It's all that stupid woman's fault. I was selling the bombs I disarmed on the black market. When I tried to take this one, she had to notice, didn't say. She confronted me in the courtroom number 4 that day. That's why I had no choice. Smack. Before I knew what I was doing, I hit her. It's all her fault. While I was looking for the place to hide her body, she left a message in her own blood. Trial's about to start. I didn't have time to clean it up. And now all this. I thought I should disguise our death with an explosion. And that stupid defense attorney started sticking his nose into me business. After my testimony yesterday, I went to courtroom number 4 and found that kid all up in my bomb transport case. That's when I snuck up behind him and BAM! And when the idiot police arrested that little girl, I thought for sure I could pin it all on her. Why? Oh, why?
I fucking called it, by the way. I knew he did it.
Well, of course.
Said tonight, you are hereby under arrest. On suspicion of the courtroom bombing and the assault on Mr. Justice.
Suspicion?
Yeah, he confessed. There's no suspicion anything.
Your innocence or guilt will be determined at a later trial.
Are you sure?
Now then, I see that members of the public have returned to the gallery.
Pussies.
One person, however, seems to be still running far, far away. Be that as it may, I will now announce Miss Juniper Wood's verdict. Not guilty.
Jazz hands.
Where did you come from?
Lobby. Probably from Apollo's bedside. Cool.
Court is adjourned.
Yeah, he'll end up in a different county at this point. Let go. You did it, boss! Yeah, I guess we managed to pull it off somehow. So many mysteries cleared up all at once. It was amazing. It just sort of worked out that way, didn't it?
You guys are like really happy, but a woman is still dead and there was a domestic terrorist attack.
But they found the person who did it.
Yeah, but a woman is still dead.
You can't change the past, but you can look forward to the future. Make
No,
sure
she's
he
still
wouldn't do
dead.
it again. Okay, well, she won't have a future, but that's beside the point.
Right.
That's not the kind of thing that usually just works out. You made it happen. The way that mean old prosecutor hightailed out of there, that was great.
Oh, right, whoops.
Mr. Wright, Dana, thank you for everything you did for me.
I'm so happy for you, Junie. Now you can go back home into the forest in peace and live out your days with the wild animals and those 7 tiny men.
Alright.
I hope the both of you will come and visit me there sometime.
That would be nice. Thank you for the invitation. I don't know, Mr. Wright. I'm not so sure you can make it all the way up to Junie's house. How high up do you live again, Junie?
Around 3,000 feet, I think.
What? That's no force of the mountain! But you know, boss, there's something that still bothers me about that case. One little mystery we never got around to solving. Oh? That? Yeah, I was wondering about that
Where's
too.
the rhino?
That, yes. Is it also a mystery you're thinking of?
Where's the fucking rhino?
Where's the fucking rhino?
Oh, yeah, that.
Oh, that wasn't sound thinking of. Glad my reason is my day job. What about the missing remote switch? Oh.
Oh.
Right.
Who gives a shit? The fucking case
yeah.
is solved.
No, I would care about the fucking rhino.
We had to make Junie happy.
Junie's like, I took it and gave it to Apollo as a bedwarming gift, so he'd notice me.
Now he's always thinking of me.
I used my panties as his advantage, so he always smell me.
Oh god.
Ow!
Deserved.
I was just testing you. Oh, you're looking to get a correction on me, huh? Now, always remember, the trial isn't really over until you get back to the office. Even if you're not guilty, you still have to remember to stay sharp. In other words, don't gloat too much over victory, right, boss? Thank you for the tip. Ha, flew that under the radar. I still wonder where the remote switch disappeared to. Maybe Mr. Tanae just got rid of it somewhere. Yeah, it was a pretty big thing to leave unsolved, though. Well, let's leave it up to the police to find. That's their fucking job, right? Hopefully we'll find out someday. I guess you're right. Hey, I know. Junie, should we go report the good news? You know, to that certain someone.
Okay.
Huh? Or grandmother? No, silly, to Apollo!
Yeah, fuck the grandmother.
To grandma, who probably doesn't even know she left the house. She has dementia. Dropping oranges and fucking roots in people's baskets.
My dear, I've made you a nice dream catcher made out of human hair.
Thanks, Grandma. Mom, I don't want to visit Grandma anymore. Well, why don't we go all to the hospital together to see him? Great idea. I bet he's bored out of his mind.
Okay.
And so the courtroom bombing case came to a close. The next trial is just over the horizon. There's never a dull moment with so many lawyers in the office, that's for sure. Apollo Justice, the Athena Sykes, and me, Pheonix Wright. Between the three of us, there's no case we can't solve. But when our powers combine, we're an unstoppable team. For Christmas, Grandma's July. At least that's what I believed. And then they killed me. Just like Mia. Womp. But all of that changed with what Apollo said to us that day. I'm a ghost!
The Fire Nation attacked.
Fuck, not again. It was something that would put my faith in us to the ultimate test. Anime?
Sorry, but I'll be taking a leave of absence.
Wait, what do you mean by a leave?
Can you at least give me a reason why?
I can only say that this is something I must settle on my own.
Oh my god. And Trudy was there?
I mean, he kind of deserves a leave of absence. He was, like, viciously assaulted. I think he's earned some time off.
He was in an explosion and assaulted.
Why are you shutting us out?
He's not shutting you out. He's taking a day off.
No. Well, leave of absence without any return date, but...
He's taking some time off. Let the man have a holiday.
What happened to you, Apollo? Oh, I dropped my remote in my penis.
Nice.
Ow. Ever since you put that jacket on, you've changed. Oh, Recursive's right. Basically saying you quit life. I dropped my controller on my pee-pee. It hurt. It's returning to the day I first
But they're not in
met
Japan.
you.
They're in California.
Fuck, you're right. But culture-wise, it's Japan, I guess. We had to tackle our first case together. He and I, this past spring. And as we did, I came to know who he is and how he thinks. Not very well. It was a very peculiar case, one in which the victim was killed by a mythical creature.
Ooh.
That bottle snowman from the newspaper. Oh, fuck. Case cleared. I hit my penis in the car door. We did it, Goku.
You did it, Goku.
Yes. Would you like to start the next case? Or...
Mate, it's fucking 1 AM.
That's why I ask. So.
I don't think I can. We can do it another time. I don't think I'm ready to start another one.
No, it mostly just so you can see the intro cutscene and see what we have going.
Yes, let's see the cutscene. Let's go.
Yeah.
I need to do some studying on my.
Yeah.
Please, is this where my character comes in?
Yes, actually.
Simon. Wood.
Yeah.
Anyone who's from California, can you confirm whether or not this is a real mythical creature?
Long, long ago, the nine-tailed fox defeated the evil Tenmataro and sealed the fallen demon away. To this day, it is said that he slumbers even still within the forbidden chamber.
No, Spirit of Justice is the next game.
Night, night, Alderman. Sweet dreams.
Uh-oh.
At long last, the revival of Tenmataro is at hand.
So the killer's a drag queen.
He was prior to the courthouse bombing. That's a drag queen. No content. Are all you guys in the chat simping over the bird? Really?
Listen, the bird. I hear it.
The Temataru demon?
I hear it, and I'm listening.
I'll save it right here. So, actually, I'll save it so we can restart that at the next cutscene. Yeah. So we think we know who the killer is, but did he actually let this demon out? Who else is the demon gonna kill? Mysteries for another day. Dun 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 dun. Do you know your own audience? Sometimes I think I do. Then other times I'm like, oh god, y'all thirsty.
You cultivated this thing.
I know, but don't worry. The next episode is entirely about yokai and the like, so that's fun. Yokai.
これはアニメ人間川島声です。やめてください。
Who are we waiting? Turn that on. There we go. Alright. So you're all into demons? Rag rubs his hands together. Shut up.
Hey.
Don't call us out like that. It's illegal. Crime, frankly.
You're all very interesting individuals with interesting tastes.
Simps. We're gonna go raid Jan Dasman. He's currently playing Final Fantasy XIV Online. Hard to imagine, I know. Let's do our normal raid message. Or we'll do objection.
Objection.
Objection raid, yeah, we'll do that. Raskus. Finger guns, knife, fire. I'll do finger guns for this. Alright, so yeah, we'll continue playing this game because it's honestly a lot of fun. And as you guys can tell, the next episode's all about demons. And more hot ones. Lucky you. So
gonna be taxing on the vocal cords, I can tell.
Yeah, but that's why splitting it up is so much nicer for both of us. So
we'll cross that bridge when it comes.
Yep, and we'll start earlier then too. Today I slept farther than I thought I was ever going to. So, but yeah, here's the raid message. So copy and paste that, or Tux, or whatever other emote you like to do.
Thanks for collabing, Shade. I didn't have a choice. He dragged me away from my bed.
Yeah, I was like, Shade, you've been sleeping for too long. Get out the fuck out of bed. He's like, no. I'm like, you have voices. Get out of bed. So, but until then, I'll see you guys on this weekend for probably another slasher Saturday or Sunday. I'll let you know. Probably Saturday, but right, because Mother's Day is Sunday, so we'll see how that goes. But until then, ciao.